Dampare Bomodiana Kekao. It fell on deaf ears because Dampare feels say or those bo the Juma Humbai. And how can you imagine? Police for Kobe be ne to crowd, but police for and to may apply the Obokasa be your friend reasonable force. Na police for create you no but na hono no boys no boys see yen your bupebia akoso NDC for ayebi me see atebubu ene eye adwura de yes enya NDC for boys but see say no the police for no gina ho omodi omonsa ahye omodamri fam a omodi omonsa gu omachi no it has empowered the youth say police for no crowd esibia eni omanum Dampare IGP Mr. Dampare enough respect. Police who buy it, one now shots here a lifting image. No. Now say, what's up bring it the image of a police for down to 0. And then near Kosuna air Kosu. As he say, Ghana police for Omoya de Pau. And member will more bomb homo day pa. But today, a Kwaku is IGP Dampare and formal. And to who pull your police ni. And now when you a police ni na de osori na okwa adwuma mu kra no suro because bibia bi betumi ato no wa adwuma boys here attack you oba so attack you IGP aye din yentehwe date na say banisa yes the policeman is your friend. Is that what we saying today? And the attacks on the police institution or service and obi aye din panina mu at the comfort zone or bona adwuma ho ban maybe say be your person entwa eye an appointment no so sure emu oya and the boy see a charger to police be say enche na bosheba we dey wadaruma sanka adwura de no aye ready and ka bosheba enyi adwura footage no ema yenhwe ne sisia na yenhwe ne e course ewo adwura aha eno aye ready yenko ne yenkohwe ne e course ewo ho na yentie
All right, Jerry, bro.
Papa beda bosheba ase. So you see where ye adwura de no adwura omwacha eja e de ato police station. Meanwhile a police station remains the property of Ghana or my Ghana yen ye property no. It's social police ni bi anim now see be for policeman way and that's so na say ya de okoye no police station enye police DBA na ne de o your my Ghana yesika taxpayers money and your DSC police station no sa motorbikes na wo ho no o my Ghana sika and your dia to sa motorbikes no de me wo bia eye police for dia eye sika o etiene emebri akwa police station ashi motorbikes ashi cars eka de abo afen yesa ba be pesika foforo de dia sa akwa yesa de ba we say gina o date na say ba sa eye very very serious date na say ba sa na bo she ba besre enka obetume de eye atabubude no nso atoso e de amamia e no nso say ye kun driver ba ko we de drivers e do mubufui e na no nso obukọ police station ho e na obo sha se say omo ese niema e wo ho do enti ye nkọhwe eye atabubude no de esiye Meda say ya sika ntesa wo say sika oh esa wo hye no omwanim e wo footage so video no mo but bepem ne atabubude no kra I think say bi omo ya arrest back but for so long a time for about 13 days ya de ra January mu sa na ekoso ubehu obadi ba obi anya hwe edwan so obunam hodom sa omwadim eda so clear but police for into being chio bia and the Ghana and mabunu no eye ne omope denti ena say banasa denti na say banasa ne yeto ne yehwe because she say no Ghana police no and mabunu hu so obo yehwe a emfa and mabunu hu so obo yehwe police phone to be enyo mu bibia and obo na musa but yebesi koya na ya address sa die ma no edina na atiefo ye koye dima ene ya bebobodi na alright menkwa ahoma no so nkoye adwuma ketua bi I'll be back with many more stories akabno ya de ensabdo do na bro but right about now menkwa ahoma no so dia ne a security expert back and komo and he's in the person of a Richard Kumado ya de no entwetwe komo ne yenhwe ne so recently and the way forward yenhwe sa komo no Mr. Kumado Wontumi TV, Wontumi Radio, and then Anope, Yamawache, Emma Wakwaba, Yejubedi so.
Thank you.
Now, Mr. Kumadon Pacho, Ohuye dear.
Yes, but I'm fine.
Yamiatum. Mr. Kumado, and Anope Yefrewa. Yabasha be a weekend day, more recent ones. A year that of a year ejura. The Mabuno, a see ye. Chese yesi obi akwakoton stolen phone e de amobi na police for no kochi dipa no na dipa no for emu ewu ye no kra yakoye passport na ebusuafo no so mo njetu na afe wo hwe Friday kro ya eye atebubu eno no so emabuno no say yeku eye driver 75-year-old driver baako enti eno no so obo ntiase obo ko police station akọ destroy diema ewo nyina but before that ye to abawie ye Ubawuse empo yes unidentified tax but mostly NDC for na che so mo akọ baabi ne ye twe nkofo pia bonten baabi wo hod by started with that of the collation center no mo agitwi no mo call no mo attack police obi anka hwe me to me no ye unu so obi anka hwe but happenings ya ekoso ewo oban Ghana mu recently from where you sit or stand opening etel say
Okay, there are three issues involved. I think which means I'm already has been going on for some time. Now I had your normal report about police of Anyamushi. And answer police of need the capacity to fight the armed robber. And answer police in their preparedness. And answer the police people are involved. The only option for the youth is to react. Unfortunately, in their reaction, almost any number of people. And the duty of the state, say, about taking the welfare of the people seriously. So then he answered, they will send some police officers there and answer under your public education in the various communities. And it's in the case of a drawback, there are root causes to what is happening. A few years ago, Regional Minister from Kumasi sent some soldiers into a dry and omitted to Kuripa. The setting up commission of inquiry. Nothing has happened with those recommendations. And those are the basis of the angry reaction from the dry youth. The state must come in again and look at it because youth meaning police for crashing and military for buy the motorbike of the youth. It means the trust between the law enforcement and the community, it has broken down. In the case of elections, are we not being hypocritical? Are we not in this country in the year 2016, 2017? What the NPP did is no worse than what the NDC people are doing. Me, Richard Kumado, I am of the view that whoever break the rule needed to be punished. Because meaning, from law enforcement point of view and from crime prevention, sir, non-punishable of offenses will always rationalize bad behavior and promote antisocial tendencies in society. But for thinking it was a Kwame Diboni, Naya Nisha, Kodosin himself, or did the same Bonia, and Kosishi. For some time now in our country, the only way to know party are winning here and answer party are losing here is for the party that wins supporters to go to offices and drag people out. If we are using the same measure by which MPP misbehaved in 2016, and then we must stand up and punish it. Other than that, we are being hypocritical about it.
All right. Mr. Kumodo, we mean, sir, we want to say we're being hypocritical about it, but in recent times, with the approach of a police name, Ebra Oliver Baka Voma or Menfan Friho, on the team no koyesa demonstration. You said your mom we so mutukaki so boye day, na police no air show mudi later on, and when we effected a year arrest a cocochio. Yeah, to about youth 3 year DMP, but police approach double crate your problem to be end to you. You see, I can't show some more to you. Just many times no. The year when say boys need to be in your no police for no age na hodum air shop. Is it the best of approaches? And I say, Adia Esefata and no police for the in recent times here.
I don't speak for the police, I don't speak for Bamawa. I am of the view that the rules of the nation must work. In every democracy, 1, accountability. Rule 2, rule of law. Number 3, it must be applied. If you don't apply it and you go for personality, you have no problem. In my session, and I said for the 29 years I have done this job, I don't normally go for personalities. Because in the case of Bomao, or you're the friend of the police support him, and police people allow him to go on demonstration. Police people change the rules of the game without telling them, and the police people arrested them and granted them bail. Then the other guys went into a guy who from church was arrested and all manner of things. I think predominantly it is the police who have shot themselves in the foot, and it is a high time they act or conduct their business properly. For me, whoever break the rule, get them arrested, prosecute them, and let the rules work, because the police are the custodians of the law, and they are responsible, besides public education, they are responsible for maintaining law and order, which includes crime prosecution, crime investigation, crime identification, and crime prevention. So police support me and Yama for we are. You will see lawlessness overrunning in our street. Baminia, who come by election? When was the last time we had election? After 1.5 months or 2 months? Electoral Commission cannot still collate results, and the Electoral Commission cannot find pink sheets. The Electoral Commission, NDC, NPP cannot find their pink sheet, and this is the Electoral Commission you want to trust. You are setting up the space for people to misbehave. So let's be responsible. Jumana yedi share yes and more responsible. So Nkansah we meet me. Other than that, this say responsible enough as a nation. Any institutions na yedi share yes and that is where we are as a nation here.
All right, better say, Mr. Kumado, you better was say, and
thank you.
Richard Kumado, and you know, a commoner security expert, sharing his opinion, and sema kosuno. Now what we beginning and a year, John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the first batch of a year ministerial appointees, Yebeshasi na Yavetio. Na last Thursday, and Empo His Excellency ended the first batch of ministerial appointees. Edi Ebabetu Abonte. Na Omo Edi Kai Ebaye, Sani Alexa Fayoma Kineka, a year Dr. KCL Atuforsin, na Fewoshe a year Honorable John Abdullahi Jinapo, together with a year Dominic Ayini, also Echo as Attorney General. A Minister of Justice, yet Yomudi Ebabetu Abonte. Na si say no dear speed pa na watchi Yabesha Siena appointment committee no atutu obano avertium. Na Bernard Ahiafo ono Eya Kachi South MP in the Volta region. Ono Eya first Deputy Speaker of Parliament CC. Ono Akroyana appointment committee no it committees na Babonte. Although ena all chair committee no or the ababe to just say yes they have no time to waste ejuma no de omo beye na nya ade so omo be waste time pii say unnecessarily waste time no pii enti ejuma no de omo beye. You recall say last week me catch say brashe bedwafie this week omo ntnase omo nya sitting because omo your orientation at the newly elected MPs no as he say young so number last week me catch say 120 newly elected MPs na Barbara Shibiyefie but who say numbers no ebi obokeka see dey no about 115 and maybe that's the right figure 115 newly elected MPs and as he say aba your orientation at the amomo it's weekend what a year honorable bagman and impediphobia omo ediomo fasa orientation see say no for your information already 156 MPs and a what Brashe Bijefie independent candidates no the himself for and ababeka ho ebia per records no upese hu mad doa see say what Brashe Bijefie NDC for ekra ema no ebu 30 ma and NPP ema e what Brashe Bijefie so see say 10 NPP ekra 10 and ma 10 and no more Brashe Bijefie say later be breaking it down there ma wo hwe a year abaye toina Ashanti region ye hwe a year new entrance by ma be 22 later on you be breaking it down there ma but di nyina no kowie se vet no e hyasie na wotwe mu vet no e hyasie na wotwe mu a ye betoto omo ano na adwuma no omo aba beto aso enti saa pepepe na etie John Dramani Mahama, that's His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, over the weekend a national Thanksgiving service jubedi e course ewo UPSA na eho ena His Excellency Edi Kotuja says he say no when your solution to a commoner you say about a second cycle institutions and I say your secondary schools no it is say no there okoda no yame aso no daye na osi the solution and say wo hu say aduane bi egu warehouse num ewo tema warehouse wo no osi wo hu say aduane bi egu wonum na last year opa esi ye no ekoma nke eba do na aban dada eye NPP aban ekra sa nua no ede bai say empo ekom no eba Ghana de ade aso ano na sa aduane no gu warehouse wo no dia na chese empo wa promise enkolai say omubedi di peche obi abedi di peche e was secondary schools no no Kwaku fa sa nnuane na dey no go fa nnuane no na on fan supply secondary schools no enti medim say Julius Debra and the Ghana Education Service Director or the Ministry of Education Coordinator Director or aye meetings ene obesa hia obubio no mo aye meetings kwan a aduane no omobefa so akyese aduane no de ama school fo nkola no enti His Excellency eso daye ye yame ebeyi kira no se nnuane na egu warehouse no onkofa no mbe supply enfama nkoda no but maybe Sabina menti ase enso dia aduane ye cry say in case of drought and so pe esi no komba na edi aso ado His Excellency or say another provision near pe aduane ni bi aguonom in case of emergency na well keep your fingers crossed sad ye bani nyina no ye bejebre na ye dredra di nyina mo privilege morning show jumadie so enie weekend no and thought but di nyina no President Mahama Esiobe yin cabinet ministers nyina in 14 days no wayi the cabinet ministers nyina awie wey ministries on Saturday there's a breaking news and yenya ntie say ministries ni bi no President Mahama edene de aba abonten na previously na ministries ni nyina no okeka buba 30 and obeya under the Ekufuado led administration. But John Dramani Mahama, president of Wabetna Kunyasu say, also the 60 ministers, not more than 60 ministers, and Odiomo Ebeyejuma. Na ministries no so no, we be a from Wakike be a boom, Nkansah from the Ekufuado led administration there. Na 30 no, he say or no artiso at the about 23. Now, let me quickly run you through ministries, no, just in case you don't know. It will begin with the Ministry of Finance. We have the only DNU. You're there about 23, no. See, say ministries or the Baba Yejuma, Ministry of Finance. Okay, that's the list on your screens. Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Interior. We have the Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Energy and Green Transition. Energy and Green Transition. You know the Green Transition. Ababekao. He maintains the Ministry of Roads and Highways, Ministry of Transport, Ministry of Sports and Recreation, Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice. Na ibidum FL say and Ministry of Justice, no crowd and whatever. But he maintains the Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice. We have the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, and we are maintaining, and the Ministry of Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs. Into the Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs. Ababeka Ministry of Local Government. No, previously Nanke was Ministry of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs. Under the Mahama-led administration for now, we're coming in Ediabum. Now we have the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Communications, Digital Technology and Innovations. NTCC, under his administration, we have the Ministry of Communications, Digital Technology and Innovations. Your Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology. We have the Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment, and we have the Ministry of Works, Housing and Water Resources. He maintains the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection. Continuing, we have the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts. Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts. And the Ministry of Labor, Jobs and Employment. Ministry of Food and Agriculture, Ministry of Fisheries and Aquaculture. Well, if you don't say, to be the Ministry of Fisheries and Aquaculture, no, under the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. And we have Ministry of Trade, agribusiness and industry. And so these are the 23 ministries. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Babe Yusu. Now going forward, and then in 24th Nasia, Yabesha or say Babe Yusu not more than 60 ministers. Already, we 16 regional ministers no Efrimu. Just 16 regional ministers no Efrimu. Now ministries are 23. Who you obia minister? Now empo one obia the deputy at the embeko 62 ministers. John Dramani Mahama Esi Obeyusu not more than 60 ministers. Etinino 16 regional ministers, obia ministry, obeya deputy Pobakwa at the eko 62 ministers. Well, ebia na ebi eya obo deputies. Na no pay wa wo hwe wa wutie. Me bisa wo say wadwene mu no. Ususu say ministry ben and anke di so obo deputy a ministry ben na obechu so. Ya to adwumade no so ma fidie no na say ya enche eye fokuo and the aso ebetena se obo de rubokla tebu ensem no ebebrayen na ye move on enti ye hwe say ye bekwa homa no so but me ka say aso ewa ha fokuo so ebetena se. And then we have so much to talk about over the weekend or just before the weekend. A year His Excellency Hodi Jeda no Pokwajiman and the team no and so echo Masalachi a year kanda na me share yankana pay Yama me Jena no Pokwajiman share you say we are vice president na minim omwa obo handless Mr. Mumi yedim se wabobra when ye fi o de careful na mommy wo dressing mommy ya ka obi se ehunhia pa wa be ka se ehunhia bia no na bua first impression matters. Wo call the US of A wo hwe omo a handle the president ne dress na e bia ye wonkofo bi e from valets e wo US of A president don't prefer the valets no ebe handle the dressing. But I don't know ya na by force. So what yira the yira so a stakeholder. I want USA president no dressing. Now even in the US of A, your friend say Kamala Harris, or ye 60 years as of now, relatively young. But what ye making also call research work. Now share a year dressing of the vice president of the United States of America. Although fashionistas obeshe na time bi wo hodoma no akwahye Ralph Lauren or Barbetua Bay na the fashion sense of fashion Americans fashion into their elections. And one obeka kire me say edono non starter do me pa cho menko your vice president ada ye di omo etna kuya so no oh na ted ye no mame ne ho ye fe edukura be hu say bi ka say di opama ted ye na ne nsaso be na ne nsaso ba mame ne ho ye fe enko bi o maintain sa eno no kura na nke pe but okọ eye masalachi no me hwe se nkabede yi oh yes so ye mame but at least masalachi anase enuanu muslimi fo to me a yen BB kama bi masre the handless makantremo or your vice president or mind ye your vice president I don't know 73-year-old woman yes then yefi and only the etiase but I saw your handless the sense of fashion omo be hwe no mo handle e hodo mu ye because ye mame ye mano enko the send your first no call now Debbie, I don't know the yampne. Not just say bia obi dress it in communication. So be dress it no jina platform so. Now the dress no crowd. You find something funny ewa hua. Asem no can wunti you. Wo shut that tell you now teach na wo sre. Enti asem bi obeka bia de ento waso. Henry I know okay me. Be di say wo ma be do now be no. me refuse Henry or say whoso or what's the name. She handless abo be ma me no. Titu emano ma Lodina. Say Lodina kra wo ho. Lodina. Duaba. Fredo na can be guna sum. Fredo na can be eguna sum. Eku de no de be pa cho ya ba mo fa ben fa ho. Eku de no de. Say the ku de be no de de be ho de the private yi de be pese be rebu for now. But be say handless abo be no. And America no. Na koshe US of A. Kamala Harris. The fashion sense. Edi ye komo ubenya hu information PE on the internet na mo nhwe no gina ho no mai hu se ma bi de ho ofe u gina ho na dress ya o message na e kon nice pa wan dress ya e bi no bi hwe jade mpabwa mami ne dijali kes na ye pesa ba wi e foko aso me mama che e ma kwa ba
ya joso
na mo we
Nami adom.
Na weekend ye ko say so.
Nami adom ekoyi. Adom ne bi aso.
What does ekoyi say?
Say
what you say? Weekend do koyi. Aso. Now how was your weekend?
Anka kreja ye gugum. Ya san so besia. Na no me da bebia me ko ne nam ye no. Ya me nko ani ni mama obre ni wo mu na so so na edwada.
Ale ko ne nam.
Ko ne nam o mi dre chiri. Ya me ko ne nam ye no.
O ko ne nam ye de emu odu. Ya ko space na ko mu na ko.
Nam ye o da ha ye kwa ho bia.
It's weekend no na stressful.
Me come chiro.
Stressful.
Zemi ampa my
wa Monday juma ba nso de ya na nye ize o sa sorry ahomache
na nkokwa o
Debi
amadi sorry nkokwa o
Debi
wo ye dien
Debi
ebe fa
wa sha ye one nantem so kra na you men na ho kakra be ho ahwem
na time na so
bitu da
eno sa no sorry o ye si esi show no enya bete
foko
na ye
na bro
Moko.
Adi ache bia. Ena ye Monday. Ena bi etufu.
Ebeyi, ena bi etufu.
Ena bi.
Edwada do fiada ni ya wadanom ni ade nyina. Na de bi akora etufu.
Basa na bafu amaba bo se Friday.
Efiada de ye.
Na bafu bo se Friday de
etufu. De bi etufu.
Efiada ye etufu.
De bi ye de bia etufu.
Na bafu se fan she Monday, nti ena ye Monday.
Etufu.
Fogo. Niema pi na sisi over the weekend. Niema pi na sisi.
Na video ya na muke, mu me bi hwai. E bia na arefo nso so hu yo.
Wa ba ma hwefo.
Da bi ma me pesa me hu bi. Me hu ana me hu de me.
Wo na wa hu.
Ha me hu but e bia na obiti.
Ye di achiro me na no.
Enti me pesa me sa. Ya na mentia. Enti da bi foku me se pesa me hu. Boss of my man, me who
me pacho ko Facebook. Ko Facebook.
I will have for Wontumi
TV Facebook.
Now the more you see are there.
E da ho.
Hey.
Oh, now be say baby man I say. I
do the ejina bo sheba so. Nti fogo wa kan asem. Ejina bo sheba so. Nti yan koye be. Yan koye dim, yan koye. Na ebia SMP pressing issues ho. But what a year yema me Jane na no poku ediano. Any comments? If you don't have any comments,
I near Jenny say, yeah, mammy no. Send you to be our man. Or no Nkansah the private life no. Ultimate dresses in you see prebia.
Sanity.
And they were vice president.
On my morning na.
Oh mano, etwesi kasi am fancy no. Nenta di shem nentume frem ni bibia ne mpabwa na wosiesie
ne reggae
o ma no wosika o se de
ne reggae ka reggae ne hu hia pa
reggae ne hu hia pa
reggae ne hu
hia say dey na make no ko o girl say bia ne man aso mo ye mrantie nkwa but we no ebi didi ebi achi wig ne bi didi bi achi won to we go
won to bi da na se won to we ye obi sa wasa what obi da
won to we go
on time for etia
na wouldn't be boy there wouldn't be boy there
big boy big boss
Eh, na ya bo do mo.
For going in the people also to say.
Tie enwi boa. Na de toto ho a, we gine wo bi wo be de.
What ya be ye na izo wo dim za be ye.
5,000 kodi ho kro de be gina o. Oh, this is ma. Your mom pa.
Media dia me kire ne say. Na wo siesie mu.
Okay.
Ye wo sika ye twade ato ama no. Se sika no ye po ye mpo ensa ma back. Once ye nye twade de ye twa. Se na wo siesie.
Tandes.
Ye siesie ni ye. Sense okọ.
Eti no no.
Wi ase for na nyi na ehwe no. O ma mu ni nyi na ehwe no. Ye nso betimi de atu ye ho. Na ye tin so kwa yiye, ono so tire yiye. Wo ye oba odi nka be vice president.
Yeah.
Abakwasem no.
Anu nti ni pictures anyira da se bi ase be say. Social media hoyi. Ni videos, ni pictures anyira da ko se wi ase be say. Na ye siesie ni ye na nchiri mama o mesire o. Ama asofo hwa o mesire o. Anu nti tama na odi ni teacher or any lecturer no na in the private life.
Yeah.
And they were vice president. Ni dibre ni mo peja.
Public figure.
Manfo he no, manfo ti no. Enti wo mu siesie no no. Wo mu wa adwuma yo. Wo mu adwuma yo. Obi o wa ya na edu ba bia se de ono kasa esi pe no ho nti no. Ya na ne ye na din. Nanso
and we before we are because of there. Saje we dey me me ho nche. Ebi wo saade no.
Wo mani hunu se.
Ba bebe wo duru ne de.
Nanso ba bia wo duru ne de.
Only choice.
Protocols enya adwuma.
Sanity.
Nkansah mo compa meaning so nche na.
Oh, so ha je samira ba me no nche meaning. But obia nim sabi o so.
Because inauguration na ho fama no na eye kama pa but okọ masalachi na me hwe se bia be ya okọ masalachi no. Mo aye no anko oh the class one.
Enti wo ka se wo mpekura mo mani hunu se eye won pe no kwa be na be fa so be ye de open na mano a eno so be appeal to the public be kama won pe we no pe we okay ni ono no pe no ye be onsa president mama atade na wo hye no nya atade o ta hye
and the symbols to be bia when you
atade no be ya atade obi aka ho asem onti so obi ka ho asem so just enti omo mo he o so omo mo ntade na from mo say
oh America they mean himself valet no omo na personal but said you can emema de kra de uko US emema de no kra de ya na enya sempi but ema no for short e bi obetumi kra brand no promote ebinum ayi so edemo that's what's done in the US o sha Harrisa o sha designer yi bia who says how week no I don't know sales no cost no ye and at least be sad ni nyina aka
obetumi kra so ayo bia where dey man free advice ya ma me no
free
say enkabe ya on adopt African way so ti ase on adopt African way na African way no na ya head that brand na one from promo to Ghana your products enti near all dressing no na chese brand no ebe sell brand no
and ebe sell brand so kra wodin
so chese ebe sell brand no enti ebe ya ye maame Jane
na no pokwaja
man won adopt sa style no na mwa African wear dey did say designers see omo ya di obetime design ya ma ebe fata ne kama so chase nye designer designer ona be fita kama so chase baby also betutu akwaya kan wo
e ma na this no what why
you be yin no other media houses are Ghana international media you know ebe capture
ko share investors who share ho di nyina mata
into the best selling Ghana products me suggest Sadia we dia tompeni fo anim say your vice president nka on adopt omo ne Nkansah no adopt African
way
okay
tomato wodo e di bebre so ho
also your comment on that
me say maka we
the way you know here the way no when notice bibi ho
me say e dey me gare but I don't dey na here me
oh but I say innovation the other day say and water kills I don't know water kills oh now for go to Wontumi
ala tato
men toni na bidu the speciality water cans there water cans there fatado
oh me had to be bisa oh yeah me had a cold drum na kasuku enuane ho asem onim ya say otobo ball otobolo bodan a
sabe boa
so o kwa antotobo na bo a ototoko no o sa kwa akotobo no say da wa hu ni NDC ene president aye bra no mo opposition ane omubedi akonyan ohu eho sunsu aso obi no they said ya na okosi kwati echirichiri mu ohu na suku emofra yinuane enuane o ade yuso mofra bi ahase ensu na nakọ ye nche yo so afi no
boso be kra ma ya na na ko esa boso me mai
boso me say
na
January ya ade so in na otwe do o si enu na otwe mienu mpo en so mo ahase efe no
nye bedru emfie
ya tu abawie ye yenya nso in no warehouse ne emeguo mo ahase esako ohu na mo ye campaign na mo say ye ba wo mo supply nuane no ye be yi o mo afiri ho ye ba say enti sa wo ye investor na wo na wo supply nuane ni bia ena wonim nye NDC tim ye dada masa ye to abawie de tesi sisia wo no wo be kwa akofa aduane akogu wo house wo be twen no ahe ena de sensu so we aba but the basa yesi asunu mienu nya ntokwa nwura wo ne huna mane suku mofra no ena ye du nya eno so nsem fata eni nti embenufo ntu anamo no mo yese ebenya enuane papa ama mofra no adi ena de mgidi se won bedi kosua ne akokọ se
yaso ombe ye snacks nyina be ko pizza ne coke
ombe wi akokọ se
na kwasi gwati na se Bahama abadi of mo nko Kempiski de la Nkansah
taze Kempiski wa
Kempiski de
na so o so ene ade nti ampa no wo no president we de wadaroma anya hwe kra no wo opposition o promise ye nkokọ nkete enyo
enti we de anka poultry farmers no encourage omu
fokoko
na omu ntimi nya nkokọ ni bebre ni akuku bi masuku mofa na ngi so tiase be good so tiase boa poultry farmers anya hwe kra no ano so ya another source be boa ma Ghana ma nyuma akoso enti poultry farmers ni nyuma akoso a enkokọ no a ebenya bi dia ma mofra no awe zede Muammar Gaddafi
madin ko
sabre ya se taba no tiase no na Friday bia citizen bia nya akokọ baako tonhu aha ana president mama nso wo felia ebe mi hu pa na nye ono nkwa na ne ho ba mi hwanwa
hwan hwan
because president mama e obi a waba be president pen ento dim amamuo no ne ewom ena wakọ ena woni mistakes a wo ye enti wo ba baabi a wakọ pen no ani ade a waye pen o se koye bi wonim ne wo ho wonya fufuro ho enti ye expect so betima eni emayi onya first person ye nyina mfa mpa bontanage no ntimi nya ne yi
ebefa
inshallah say wono na enya asofo support pa enya nwanwa say wono ni obi a wenya asofo support pa ewo eye election mu pa asofo nso ne bom pa ye e de se nyankopon emanya mitie ye gidi ne say asofo ben nyame pa
echen
that be yegidie no generally
somebody gina mama
yes generally asofo ye nyame na musifo
nyame nipa
enti said the washer say engage omu no on tonkoso a enti se asofo yi wo ho any experience or what that no so wo ho any experts a wɔn a wɔn yɛ adwuma nyinaa wɔ hɔ na sɛ ɔtɔ kyima wɔ biribi mu a in fact ɔno deɛ ɔsɛ nka biribi a onya 100% onya 60-70 ni ade a wafeli sɛ president mama sector bi yɛ maakene no onya 78 a wafeli
education dey jai yankoi o dey
I was onya 100% kwa because empire turn echi no
so for say MPP for the omutu ye fu ya mfa Pentecost of you be me refinity na say an interview back was you MPP omutu enye sense na omunka na omutu mpadifo na na dum fo obonfa nti ebia no de omutu no fo obefa enra wutie eye me papa Archbishop Duncan Williams okoy you know oso odo de relation me chese enye say odu ba bia doka no de omo sa relationship
NDC and
so he was talking about President John Dramani Mahama so then the yere a relational it's more moon rain figure na for at least almost sa rapport no ewo but me na be when said the message was coded enti foko to aso na
enti yebese President Mahama dey expect 100%. Ebi o ye ni penti no enya 90 something oni nipa na be ya adwuma nti obenya 90 something but ye expect sector bi obeba 80 oba 80 70 ni ade a wa feel
yo
Mate bontoaso mami say 13 days and yeguso countdown no say ye di cash the 14 days I don't know the be the ministers who are buying 14 days send the ministers cabinet you know there
ni nyina beba
ai ni nyina beba say say you don't start the 7th no chance how the 14 start after 7th January I don't know the obey now for the 90 days the 120 days no ni nyina nsem wo ho a waka enti ye bot time
any sees new
o say
I just about say na Monday I yeah just about 6 days yeah sure 49 na ya my 90 days na fi buy 120 ni nyina nsem wo kan no yeah babo na ya yire the pumping enti ya ko ya di buy for ko dia so
so dia no pa ade a wose ye se nipa da sani ebia ne se be po se me bo ana na be po si so ye wa po si be sese wona bo se nipa da sani ano ane President Shako abema se de na ifita na nya hode sonko na wo wi a wo bo modia se wo ye nipa die wa pom di nti aya wi adura ye friend se Imulate Herbal Supplement. I apostle Sofo Kantanka,
the African Star.
Wono na akwa ye do ya ba. Nimpa bebre di ni dia bata no bi ho. Na we di eyo no kasa ne dia. Ye body Imulate. Your friend Imulate. Imulate. Say that here. Ya do na fita say nsiu.
Kroje.
We share the good ni tell so sa na no say nsiu.
Eno anya nwono.
Eno so anya de. That say the nsiu tie no. Enti ukotobi abegwa wo na no de ache ne say yade bi e wodi wo asase so bi ado yi sa so da yare paso wo da usumpo na nya do bi no ma wo benya nkwa na nyame amane nim de sonko e no de bi do na hwe ye hwehwemu sonko e de se do ya ni eye na anwanwa na ebura dwe ne ntiase so obi edi ho adanse kanfo sampa do ye do ya de wo do ye ntimi modi wo badwa mu mpo no sa do we no monom no nya ahoden enti ne kanfo de ama wo se bomodin so be kwa kope obi eto bi do bia obi o wa na opendo so po na etu wo bakumase ade a ene na kolinak heba ye wo Ashtown wo betu emiamia wo do mebresu wo benya bi etu na o pesa oni apostle Safo Kantanka di nkomo a fra the number we 0535112873 0535112873 and
0303966429 Ghana Post.
What na dia ma de ko ya ho ntechema what dia ma de ma ni obi a ho da etese ho adwendwi ye bebro
oda wada we
ya akro ho di ma ni obi a ya akro so de be ko
so fa nko
so de ni nyina be ko so de be ko bre so so de ko ni nyina ya asemo o ya asemo owo na wo di ma ni Ghana Post di a ekoyo
oda wada
na Kwaku duru
onyonwene hwe
ene wodi hye bi wa amanane na so obedi banku a obetimi amane no mole Moribi.
Momoni adwene mu nyina ye de kɔ.
So tiase. Awo. Dia bi apaso de mana monone no. Ghana Post betimi de akɔ. Obi wa monone no apaso de ba Ghana Post betimi de aba. De acha kra ye nafu anu.
5 days.
Acha aboro so no.
Na akodru.
Adia be chide na se plane de dade anoma. To tu ya no adu. Etunne ebetimi adu ne. Etunne ebetimi adu china.
Ko South Africa.
Na kwa kodu.
Utu ya udu.
South Africa dana na mdu ye.
Utu be time there.
Say me di nka ko Ethiopia.
Boga.
Ndi me free Ethiopia no na me call South Africa.
Okay.
Me ban so me South Ethiopia.
Boga foko. O say ba South ho.
Ethiopia. Ethiopia.
Okay.
Ntinya South Africa ngwa.
Boga you.
Me ko Ethiopia.
Ya te ase. Hey. Nana foko jumo. Ya praise.
South Africa so Johannesburg.
Yeah, right. Na masa ko fa ba pem wasemo. O say, you trying to aka
Johannesburg, you trying to aka Joburg.
Okay.
I'm calling South Africa. Also they come up.
Yo, eti yantwe eti.
So your banner so wo be fe wa wo fe be dedi wo fe wani onyam no be ba. Aya hwehwe ku afran say
O16.
O16.
Utiri me be tron.
What?
Na ha.
Na ano na wo ya ba ya wo ya ba warefo wo da uti say na tinwina sane akogu ha. Ku yen say na sane akogu ha.
Ah, ba so ne mo nyam no ani tirinwina o.
Timi ma wo nya hwehwe pa o.
So cho ho a. No ada na chi. Na sa be hwe obi e.
Manfo help manfo pehwe onwo nti so ye tinwi sa ye help nti bomodin na FBO 16 esi utinwi no na emo to ko be bi etonku obeye utinku ade a BO16 edu kwase ala bi anwuna na nakosi no num so a ye wodwumadi bi o wakase fidie so
ababio
anu ne ye hwe ne etie na ebia na eya waresem afisem abusiem nsensem adwuma nsensem obi na esisi wo na ohia kamafo bi a mesre wada na wabomodin atie ye frɛ no
Wontumi ahintasem
na saa ha oni bi na wonamu na wo pese wo de ba na so de bedwafo trase kan wasem de a any producers number be frɛ no aka wasem ne no ma ye hwehwemu wo ho aba be kanu nie
0539 022 357 0539 022 357 I say audio no 0533 811 512 Ruta Natural Products Mr. Evans why by your own catch
yes Ruta Natural Products no oh na doctor no crane hey na me amani ni me dey
papa
oh my Ghana so no ni atatahwe o na University of Ghana and Food and Drugs Authority ayen hwehwemu say 2023 edro by na bo my Ghana de hye pa enti hwehwemu no be dadi no ye no miensa say Ruta Mixture,
Ruta Live and Ruta Tonic
and miensa na ne atie nie Ruta Mixture ne to malaria de ase Ruta Tonic no etu typhoid ase ohu and Ruta Live aba wuru ni pedua no ebe di 25 ohu na chese a flashing ne boni nyina fri ni pedua no aduane odi ye entumi anyamo anka be hye so ma cheko no ebe ni na fri honom na etumi abo ni pedua endi ko be eto abido bia de ko bi se ne pebito and I will frɛ
0244 485632 0244 485632
Yanko
rap
don't walk out of the just na no pay any ade bremo ni ti no ko ni sisi ni ko toje na beti na batwa na bakoni na poso ni ade bremo ye yu ba ha etwa ntia ye ka no
OBD
ni a kira sia se
obia bedidi amei peche yenko medima phone na yenko graphic ni
daily graphic
kunini da bakata no
National Cathedral no yes ye be hwehwemu wom be hwehwemu wom shira say abanye mu hwehwemu enti obe mu hwehwemu ana mamperi John Dramani mama wahu ya say wati ministries ni bi so ebi so wa akeka bi abom say de be beboa nti na che say ano no wasem o de aba betu dwa na speaker ora basman bagben papa me penasem pa na nso ne ye bi a wo ye bere bi atwemu na utim na de tie nie wa ka kyerem na hwemjafo ni nyina se wo mu momade mu man Ghana hu yiye wo mu ensena manyosem
ende no kremu
na papa ni refi afa no asua hunu afa no ate ana
afa na wo hu
wo sheda na papa we na parliament ne be ko na wie no wade amanyosem gu parliament no atu mu disafo gu no botu fie no aw
ne bojo ya nsa wo bebi
pa ka wo sani mu nyam we Ghana for power sem pass na dia amanyosem ase parliament ya fe na wo sa so kekesi ani nti wo dia ba betuja ani ase sujane na nanu mai manso wo no ade nsamankrata akọ atia eye ura ya jare akwamu here nti ho asem eda ho
mami som ewo chronicle breso sam de bokrata ni moyi na anope chronicle dia wo de bai no National Cathedral eno so ede nim ho de mu boyi na jama amanfo nyine de nim ho na musa na sade wa manesa so no emsa ha no oje mpaibo na ne ikrata ni chemokrata fa to so mienu ne miensa no say National Cathedral no se mehwemu no ewia anra ebeye free baby e wo no eti anope pebi na kenkaye na soko project so na ene krata fa to so nine abon ho amane se World Bank Penifoni age ho pa efa ensunsun aso papa e de bebro my Ghana eno ne hye one corner eni esi ekuo bi e from mo se young elephants na che se asono nketenkete arepa mo so e de abon mo cheme so mo ye nhwehwemu mapa de ekoba ya ema NPP amayoku afia bato ye to ye no party no edincho anope eno so hye wan corner ho no musa
omo ya financiers pa the men people young elephants no
sa
NPP
it's not just say
say omo nya young okay omo
it's 100 years probably a young
say bina edomo so eti ayi mami ayi Josephine Tando Asante so a na wudie ho nsensem ebeje ne ho mena no anope ye say woni pa ye de kwa du ball no se ne ho afore nsem sisi ade ya ma ne bela anope chronicle presosem do bokrata no aboni nyina ho amane
wakai masem nti akromfo na won mko attack former second lady no
akosi say no so ni asem no Ghana na ewe yo
Medimafo
Herbal Center Dr. Time Daso
ni yade be na ha wo
the man with the two watches
o yade kokoduru na kachia o he yade sa no the time ato yade no so wa de deserve one na what one na beto so do hwere baako na wo say yade no ko wa wo de ye
na watche
na defua no wo de defua no beto so na yade no ko na watche no de na watche say bosomi a e na so de sa wo de bosomi to so a bosomi ni nuru no yade
na
ko enti amanfo we se de osi ye de djuma na no osi da bi doctor we de friend no Dr.
Time Daso
aya sabia ne de edi Medimafo Herbal
Center
na yet kukuru de otoka mu mpo ekoduru na kachia wo ba nya obi na be kukuru bi ewu
ede waba
wa na be na nte no afro ka na wasaba
de hia ne se ye fa won to adakam
no wonna adakam wo ho me nsan na chese wakoma da so bo ho me ne ye adwuma nko ade a Dr.
Time Daso
nyamenam no so ebe saw yade no de bi do na sanya do ahodo enti say ye stroke say ye sisi yade say ye prostate say ye mumre yonya ni nyina e bonus
eno de hia pa sexual weakness no hia ye pa re hia ye
na pere chi akoya
Ebuakwa Agogo School Junction
so pe enti fre doctor na kwajo ayaresa number ni
0244 774282 0244 High sense
one mu na dia appliances papa ba
all the accoutrements
that's what I meant say smart TV say smartphone say your chest freezer near the fridge
microwave
air condition machines microwave
washing machine blender nina me aduane no na ya boko
rice cooker
blender kettle microwave nina
and a member so like the sound system
Fred de Seba mama
na so pedi ayako high sense na won won kwabata bebre yetumi mu boni na wa na obakuma se dia dum omo obi ho dum post office omo obi ho ye kafon so wonu mu obi ho no ma se bo ha omo obi wo ma ba bia bi ewo ye tanoso sisi choba akenti apia minka university no opsin pe and do high sense for na wonu won krobata no be
oko mankesim takrade takwa oboase koforidua hohoi sunwane tachiman lenso so a ubehu high sense for ho
ubetimi afro wonu so ewo 0302 5500 0302 5500 that's what I meant. High sense for the
Tabia Herbal Company Industries.
Now you are Tabia Mister. I know malaria, jaundice, typhoid. Well, yeah, if you come how near mania, you free hot.
Obase appear tete.
Yeah.
Tabia Herbal Capsules is also boy.
And also, Sisi Yadia, any idea na we am net timwa, and may you want to just say, any master come.
Tabia Takum.
I know your man, mama, yes, for with it. Na e won ye dia ye e mata free me mata free na mota free wia he
na si ani twe enene yankonkwa
enti ko
tabia zanike
no ebe boost immune system no na chese nipadua na nya hode sonko na ne matimi akoso wano enti ko wonu mu akache ewo putuoja ewo lebusom twekwa no so ana ba bia ye to bibidro bia no eya bisa tabia no ni bi na to wate wu betimi afa tabia ewo
0243686861 0243686861
daily dispatch so ni yako ya call the daily dispatch the worker atenim wo call daily dispatch no pay wadi nkonta bia ba betu ho bobubu nkonta o na wachasa abaya to ye 2024 imu no na ye di bibia ba na wie no say wo hwemu a na electoral commission entotue mu no mampeni John the money mama enya 56.4%. Na Dr. Mamudu Baumia kane mampeni abedi echire. The nigga chairman onya 41.7%. Ghana hera die pao.
Cheddar.
Na cheddar wa badenim onya 0.7%.
Wa ba beteki
number 3.
It were too gum. Sellers 4 years gum na that third. Chirabosum Norway.
Ano ura Kyeremanteng 0.2.
Yankwe. Sa ya na yi.
Ana fenso NDC General Secretary dia tudwa kire say appointment mampeni ebeye no. Wawu. Say wo yam from so a ebetumi aha pa endu omu yam paibo. Omu yam paibo.
Edro mo so do mo yam paibo.
Paye de ye.
Na omu yam paibo se o yam paibo se.
Na make edro mo do mo yam paibo.
Ba na de say obuhu obu mo de.
Sister aye.
And I don't say him for Volta Chiefs being so caution in tea. So, how do you manage the expected? Bible, now to a young Bible.
Obia young Bible.
Also, young Bible. Obia young Bible for go to answer my meeting.
Was of him, Monada Mobim.
I say, I say, Mampeni, Kane, Mampeni Abedi. I know ye NPP, I'm your co-frank Crawford, and they were opposition leader. Dr. Mahamudu Baumia,
the digital man,
I don't know. Na Bapania say, Wadru, ya Mekau, Umra, say Umra, or Kwaku, nti I will for Nina Guano. Omode, no more to Massa, to my futa, and Yana. I'm saying that Ubia to be.
enti ye ne sa na ye yanko Dr. Mensa Herbal Clinic fofuo
Dr. Mensa Herbal Clinic ewo Kochi Guinness Depot
wa
ne hwe di bo pe na doctor we no de bido saja de wa mane yakosi brodi ngwanwo no so wow you are wonderful doctor eho ena edin no be ka no ho ne fe no
Dr. Wonder
na ma me ne papa to no Mensa sanse ebia no otoso miensa Dr. Mensa o de Mensa no be doctor ena de doctor no be ka Mensa no na kosi brodi hwe a ne wo
na wo ye no
enti ena de Wonder be kunti ye fe no
Dr. Wonder
na de tienye ukotwi se de aka na abenya no ankran amana fam dan mu no wo kaswa wono so nsanie senior high school no
Koforidua
so de okon ma o slaughter house wono eno wo
tadi
secondary college wo
hono
wo
so takwanso e
adon so Dr. Force no hono ma no wo
sunyane
municipal hospital hono wo
se hwedwena se
hon so de na chese market no main market no eno wo
dunkwa no fen
hon so de na chese Solar FM
Goso
new lorry station one more half goso and wo na doctor ya de bia wo de bibidro sa odi hie bi na to ensanom anase nubone enum ntentamu anase sasa bi de obi akikura no doctor yi wo beboa no ya de bia ha nipa da sani bia so ya de bia wo di bia so wo de bibidro sa
infertility
anti doctor number ni
0532 92 8095
yes this be away 0532 928095 and 0244 921269 yanko pepano so
enya mamenko the Daily Statesman the ubokrata no na anopei ono so dia wode bae so hwe asoro wonu mo pe Professor Nana Efonyini ene da honum wei na se de ne ye kan ye se Ghana bakwase maame we ni di mpamu da esan se wei ni bredi kan kra ye nya oba so mbe ye omampani abedi akire na anopei ene na krata no ebomu chemu se Ghana so na mpani foguso a eye nhye bi se de be ya enka no bo se ema ye se de mema betima no ba Wontumi nya bi sa anoma no anopei krata ne chiremu a se de enei abakwase maame ba be break na de pefe se Ghana e wo sa ho keka no a be kakra no oh de mema be ye why not ye hwe betumi aye bi pa anopei eno ne hwe wan corner ena wudo ni chiremu e wa hafo ne importamu nso so a apostifo ene engrofo bi omokose bush na omutu gala ne nua kwa mise a ekoba se etututu ebe moma ni pamiensa eto ananamo ewonse edo no emebu na wo no nso ama omohome ne so pa ko jan ena no pe krata ni chemu so do ni chemu opatamu wa edi ehima anopei eno nso ewo esoro ho no musa na young elephants ekuahwehwemu a won mo ye efa afempemienu eni edo no na ya bato ekoso ye ne be wiase MPP amayoko ekodi ncho no omohwehwemu kro no so ebia soro ho no mo pe na wo ba se ha no mo so eja mama mampanyinfo nyini da ho no mo na je se de se all eyes Ghana fo nyina wo bia free na ni free se sama wo sama ne tafu so obi a hwe ne fa appointments a wo ye ne ho ano pe eno so sha sei so co project nso so a empanifo chemu se sa nhye ye we etumi be mu a ebe ye hye breast safo ama Ghana no pe the Daily Statesman nso so abo ho amane bi
ani yanko Saturday na Saturday center di no mienu na abedwa so wo mama ba ko no ma mema nso ba ko
enti Satman the capsules
Satman capsules no ano wo ho de ma mema say be ma mema ya mema na mema etimi edi wo mensem na ya frɛ wo mema so te ase
memu
we eye bebuo mu ne e kasa e de a kyerɛ mema no ana fe so ye wo meso capsules ano siesie ma no ebia na nka boni bi ebia na krodo so oba bi ya hene sa so te ase ebia na chese wonu kunu hye mu a wote yawo ana se hawo ni amane bi atete sa no wo de ye frɛ no meso capsules enti wo de Satman ama mema no na de meso ama ma enti we oba kwa no ansa wo to Satman ne meso be ma kwa o to Satman ne meso be bi ato
no so anom bi
we nom na we nom be bi ato bi do bi akwa wo benya bi no ato di tete akwa se nka be ya fa doctor na ene ni nkomo we di asenso do afuri
T 0203 404546
number no ye sisu bi wa ma wo no 0203 404546
yanka bi
46
0203 404546. Lawson Beverages Company Limited.
Na ya de Lawson delay man bites abeja.
Delay ne kura kan nyina. Ube delay.
Delay we no say we delay o ba bia keke.
Be ya adwuma ni yie.
Do wo. Be ma paso ye be ma. Ebe mo delay ayo adwuma wie ansa na be kwa wako. So ti ase. Ebe siesi o. Enti delay man bites no. Ema bema ye bema na wajina ne na so se bema na ya kamfo no na eye bites enti kakra wom wanwu eye bites delay man enti ebe wo ma tumi gina wo na so se bema na asiesi wo
delay man capsules
eye bites eye dura asiesi wo na delay man capsules no so anonso bebo se no etopa ye na nya bi na memene a
ema na ye fitikomu
ha
ni amane
ni sa ha ni amane nyina firi wonom enka boni ni nsu boni na eba ni nyina be firi wo na afi wa ye oba asima
wi so ame atenka na so wona de wohia ebre nyina atenka de
o ko miamia hodo a ubenya bi no wo miamia hodo bebre a benya bi obolo big obolo ubenya bi make frame ubenya bi John Brown ubenya bi ekọ ebu akwa 06 a ubenya bi Japan no
Japan ne when akumasi Japan
ebi ebu akwa ebu akwa ye wo Japan
o na mother ne atozu for Morocco ne na se
ebu akwa Japan no e wo the blood junction
the blood and so sao
the blood no was left na Japan no right
na ene din wo yon kwai
sa enti obetimi afre na also wajodie number ni
0248619999 0248619999 and 0242133577 asaon and our fro
na ya call birthday so part 2 where honorable MP
the new crusading guide
young elephants na dano the new crusading guide mu na NPP national chairman Brenya ohu chairman
Brenya
chairman team
chairman Brenya no anya da ya chairman so di bebe bia bakwasam no chairman di sembi
na for what was the chairman who no da na we show TV do so tanda asa de ma je osabi
Wontumi fa
oh chairman to as well
jami odeye wu ametia ye mi
Nkansah
pay bra ye pa sa na obe national chairman
na akoba sei no
akoba ne sei no e ha adwen
e kra wodi kakra ye che kra so se chairman do ye che obi aye che be bia ma ni hwe na modi chairman ba nya dey awadi na some of them was so retired from politics so
supporters ye bibi pa
foku me se chairman na dey bi na papa ne so one na one I paper by onya say 0.2 eti chairman dey wadi
yo but was so baby
young elephants ne dey no and waka dey wodi nka kan no dada na say the same
and I win so na ye
twa na brother la say I win
na nanu mo na twa dwan no
nanu ti aboso mo say yeah
ana yiko na so asoko project na dada na eti aso ya kwa part 2
honorable Kwasi Jamfi Onyina ana the birthday honorable Onyina nie kwabre no
kwabre Onyina ye kuro
Onyina MP no enti honorable ana your birthday here wish you happy birthday na wadofo nyina especially Efia Gaddafi also wish you happy birthday janko portrait dia ponka ho wate enti keke ebi ho
dia gwa no obi ene ne birthday omo mani mo ya ho obi ane
mate fokuo ene aso anotewa anopay medamasi na ansa na bia mo be sori no former president say former president Nanadu the statue no NDC boys no ekubu na
ayasemo
si say de so man no yenya ma omo no dia enti si say eye the statue na e was second D November 6 year na ekukuru statue no edisi ho no omo eno dia ba omo abubu ni nyina de afri ho statue no kra de nan ho ba bi to chinga kakra ama omo ko repair in the presence of a police for but the idea omo say oman no yo omo dia omo mpe ni phone crash omo adwiri nyina egufo enti say yes ana eko
na Friday
na Friday woka apomdi ho asem ma me ka se ene juada me ka se ma chiro what say president the president ochakunya so president mama I promises say agenda 111 obeto am
yes
a very good idea so to aso ebe boa Ghana na ye nyina ye da na sese wo to aso said ye ma mpani dada na na do sre no say e on the last state of the national address on to aso obeto aso na de tie nie sa de o mun tron to down na mun hye no so before 2028 election
okay
agenda 111 no sie nie ba bia de kura no a Ashanti region de ye beye na reason ti e ba sa ni say em say ya benya a health workers bia ya ji wo mu di say am support to ebia NDC and as a political party bi
okay
na before 2028 election that some kofoni na be ba Ashanti region and we be cause specific areas for specific assignment
okay
for specific agenda so ti asie wo patro good aho
oh na so ba shase
Ashanti region agenda 111 be ba so but health workers are yedi wonu mo be ba Ashanti region no I am on state number for a year reason bintia any adi obumba enti wo ye what Ashanti region and you want you so benye biako just all join it and no only yes Ashanti region dey
o shall say tell the okana ya tete nsem bi o ma shall say ye recruitment bi ba kumienu bi wo but
wait before election
na say in Ghana for the do ba bia ya kan se mo enti ade yi say na bebo ba ya mu aye fa mu anhwo mo ba ye be yimadi o se yentie na last Friday ansa mo be sorry ena biya call bi padi bi ka kire me se na Kwaku okura ya na NDC for boy su obo call offices a omo etu nkofo sabu free ha do bon kode ho okura de ba ana na ha ho mo mo tenti mo ka kire sa ba mo nkoto na mo se bo nto but ja adwuma nso a ya dia tie ho
so abai we nka for ready
work is nibi
mama boss about because still kwa na ekoso ebinim si yenya nka na mo e betete o because ya campaign wo kwa bi a government ayi bi mu anase o hia bi na be abane de be kotwae se be de abai kwa abai bo bi de be betuma be de abai be ba abai be ko be de betuma be be juma and they be sound say abai e change ye no wajuma no wo ya na enkola mo nkoto aba na chese bia mo future yes I vote for your destiny ye kan obi antie and NDC na aba enti bi nsusu ye de say ke kwa nya ka wa ye be yiwasi abonte ye be pam no but ye be se dan ibi to aba mai enti say na ke tuku hu won to aba mai ye dia
Ghana fo
enti eja ye be fa ne sa na de ya ne say bi kro bi sa de dey bad e bi kra no mo akro bi to aba my NDC mo feel so bi o one fees bi aye NPP how can you reason like that
we ne niam we
we dey no be the to so
na bi kra to NDC o
na ni so
o kanu
enti ene
obi so wa wo so won to aba na NDC ba pam no
yes one to aba what to ama NDC Asante Mantem had the aban one to what to ama NDC almost your muntie and then the air cost na air cost enti for poni aso yo you in that we dey inside yes a country broke country no broke we are with inside it masa da masibio ya toa eye dwumadie no so yen kofa adwadie nkla to kakra ya babi ho a ye panel members no ye guest ebetnas wo dwumadie so ene George Opon Esquire wo dwumadie so Alhaji Razak Abubakar member of the NPP communications team and so Ewaha together with Richard Ajman coming your way on a Monday morning, and this is the Privilege Morning Show. Midi at the Kwaku Nkansah sitting in for the man or Hineba Nana Esiedu Betnemu Ediam or Hineba Nana Esiedu. And Tiencha Hunkofe Jadian Klato and Brayabaya yet to Edumediano.
What the COVID test ya and COVID test and COVID may come ye cast one you free her and wait minia. Yenya infectious disease center was Seria Regional Hospital. Chese Nkansah bibi born emra. Na bibi born ba baby e betimi ni pa kwa obeye isolated. Free ada ayarefo a wo mo de sa ayare born ni bi enka wo mo no. Yesi mienu mu a ti Kumasi South Hospital ho wasi baako ho atonso agogo hospital yo wasi baako kama fully furnished bibia wom awuro ho na yadeboni bia kan wo bia no ebetimi agye nkwa wani tua say yadeboni covid ba manfo kwa na US kwa na empasisi abonten a ye hwe nkrofo nti aban papa no MPP no wasi saa dan we wo sewia na wasi bi so wo Kumasi South a ebe boama santimantemu a yenya ayarehwe papa ena Asante Regional Hospital ye Eurojet project ya President Kofo shasiu from 2008 ho NDC for bae minua me the picture no kwa sende Nana Kwame say onhwe status a ye beto ye from 2016 ye win now 2017 baby NDC for Seria Regional Hospital ni kodu ye foundation stage oti ase ensusu no majisika no edi ni nyinada ye ba ye ne kope sika fofora ene aba bedru baby a ye dui na me kasa asem wei ama obia no ahu ne se contractor na asem a wa betra ba no a ono kase you know ye etiyan chan ye ansana wa ko biama ye no time 2008 ebesi 2016 na wo mudi sika ni nyina ye foundation no ada no ma mekasa ada ti no ma mekasa na ye si hospital e ma ni bedroom stage ya ye di mpa ye di condition ye di machines nyina gumu nyina wia wo si ye wie na da ebe hospital no ehwa na malaria is anemia ninya baba the same time ana se u bia hospital na chese yare wa wiase mu nyina mra na hwe ana asese what is his definition for say incomplete here hospital area maternity area children's block area OPD no o pese da ban ene enkoje ayare hwe ewo ho na wo pa wo hwehwe animu open fani mu twetwa ni mu enu ti no wo be trust asem we say cause the hospital is not due for commissioning ayare ho sem oti ase ayare ho sem aminua ensese asoso so na emwa ye nyina hwa unim say afari so the same thing how do the safoni kura dwane say o me commission don't say ye on share ye papa. If you
say you're the same contractor.
The same contractor. What free wakwa? What you say? Na on share ye 2028 the wa here. Na minimum say there's a possible comeback. There is a possible comeback for the MPP 2028. Na minimum say she pa ya ye beto aso. Amane mapa etimi akozo na Andre ya some ba na wo ka ho asem me de bibibiara ebesi wo Asante Mantem ha no wo se ehwe na ye de to ba bia wo se eto Bear 3 days ago. No. Bear Monday. That be the day John Mahama sees we.
7th nay Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday.
It's Monday. And regional police commander. Yura Abrakwa.
Okay.
Wanene yakwa wanene superintendent minim police commissioner no for nyina hia no fair all the political parties mostly no MPP ni NDC for ne ekohia. Say omanya intel. Say there's a possible Yadejo Mahama Siswa take over of institutions ni ade ne NDC for enkwase anema omu stages omu yi. Nti yen woni yen krofo say they should desist from it. Na enye papa. Me dey me catch no.
Say yen woni that is a regional police commander.
Regional police commander and one fresh political parties MPP ni NDC.
Oh, okay.
And omu tu yefo say Advertisement Mahama Siswa omanya intel say there's a possible takeover by the political parties no. It will true nyina yefo. Me sorry me catch ni say nani tua say me ni aban appointment bia o ti say and MPP for so no ye wini ye nyina no everybody has stay calm on to NDC for ne fo womo ena ye mu wini wie mu ama wini ade wie kura no hwene ma mo ye o ti say ye bowura school we mu ni asesa ne ma we mu enkora na aduane
but no ni okano ebi hechebe ko Henry there you but the okano yes I saw directed the NDC for NDC for Bunjai because here consider defeat quite early
me mani hunu peche na nienti makofa banese enra yada uko Kumasi Sports Sports Authority wa Kumasi ya innocent citizens and civil servants wo mo ye wo madwuma na eso obi de oluwo se hwan ediani mu kuratu a hyehyɛ
initially let me ask you policeman but me etu mama me hu no there very very dangerous
maza
very
dangerous obi ye dwuma legitimately na adaye ndisi aba eti wo gbowura wo se obi apie no ntu ne office mu na ndisi for na aba
na no ko we me kai say me aso obo ko pani ni so adom pam staff ni agina
staff ni pani wo bia ntu ni kan nyane na ndisi fu aba no matutum eti me kama na sisu se yewura bra kwai me ti me ba bi na afra mi o ana ade sa asem we beto yanim we the video akoba bia obi anu ohu okọ internet so abehu sani pa we yanche no ayanti ase sani pa odi animu otimi kopam civil servant yewura abrakwa regional police commander yeti hani ebu MPP regional friend say communication member ba ko adwira ya bu ni fifram yewura abrakwa ya hu se okoche no yeti ana do Mahama ba Christian Service University o man ni bodyguard konkonko na ewo mu no ebu Christian Service student poto ye hu sa bra kwa akoche no what you say say see dia si wanimu e de na wo ya fa ho se wan che papai wan che ndisi fo mu kopa mu innocent civil servants o mo ye o madwuma wo ho a ye bra kwa na jese da bia no mor kasa muntu ho na mo na and the next time no prayer o pese ye ba ne no obedi nkomo eti we de wani musem ye bra regional police commander make sure say wonwom kodi sa nyamra nsam no wo ho ma me ba kukura on say obi ohu police ni na etuo ka otimi twahwe me see me won why terrified what you say na kuma tu ye ready po me wo eh what you say untimi emfa tuo nko obi so sa
and mom de na adopabe kan a very bad
what you say
with tax do it must be condemned
yes
but be a channel there. I want to cry the enemy my position that about with tax and I say I make us a tax to cry is where this. I end this one. It's enjoy tax no unidentified man.
Yes, it's me demand no AC no. I think say Enyema Akoso after say did your Muhammad sister na NDC for no year no. You say a wutu senyo say and your toilet is who. Your toilet omdi two nyina abono. Oh, toilet. Omdi two nyina abono. Say omo na aba mba be take over. Iti Enyema Akoso ni nyina yade a me feel say e wo se ye hwe ne ka ho asem. Say wa we ni awie. No wa we ni awie assembly no e ba be hye wonsa. The mama is what pam DC for nyina. Nti wo de DC for na be susu.
Eh dey nkakrakra.
Obi a be fi over na ma hwe mo toilet no bibia so amaye. Ya nka se ye fa bibia ko ba bia. Na mutimi ko bo bitu as a result NDC aba. Me feel say ye hwe ne nka ho ase.
But I say Paul Yando is the regional communications director for the NPP. Shanti Regional Communications Director da wote nenkano yes equally in seminar kano who ehia papa enti was stating the position ejuma no perform enti omo office wo gina omo mpie no omo aban na aba omo ntiase 8 years komo ade omo ache enti sisi omo aban na aba omo eba beji ejuma no omo aye enti this time around there omo say na no de omo aba do boko the next time obi ade obetumi a stop up enti sisi no omo kan kofo ni nyina si abonten including a reception no enti one da no omo ete no ho eno no we yate bia humbia he say NDC for take over offices ni nyina but why and the came and America no obi etu abawo obi nso ho do ba yento abai be ko ye adwuma but you can't identify Ghana but na me bisa abrantia na oti won na oyi nkofo agu abonten ono abai NDC abai aba ono no de no kwa ko head ho ana wo ko ho dum do wa obi asi abonten na obi sa ho santi ade abekoyi ofiri ho do ma many ye de me beba be hye ho ana hwe NDC for da mo so boys no eso bo yes ade we mo kan hu sa acha in the next 6 months mo no be heat no ebeba mo so because ono de na ho odin akwakoye tutu asem ewo so bi MPNC abonten a kan hu no say ono ya financial ho na wo ene de obeba betina akoya no so a oche na obeba wo so obeba beje chop money no bana chop money numna e de kire na obetira say hey klache what do you mean wudi be kwan ye fa so ba hadom e be kan kofo esi abonten enti NDC fo no empadifo wo hwa nim say e be bodi a wo de tena ho the boys no aye no mo manya mo fe mo manya mo de na be sia cha ne 6 months some be pam kofo nyina obi abegya adwuma no de amamo obi akra de mo mpre ho because president of Canada sakas ne hokro de bane de we na point here fesi ho fakosi ho na adwuma enkoso make say na no pay abe wo say his excellency John Dramani Mahama was suspended boards of state institutions adia do de ye NDC munumaba na mo pepro mu say no mentiase kwa say mo pepro mu sa o no obisa wo say wo de adwuma no ebe hye wo sa na me de maka wa ye do be kwa akoshe no kai hunu se anopa bia boys no beba beji chop money ewo me kai eyo mampani dada mills a wanya ne baby kro edu baby omo ba se ya na omo ye yo ebia spay se ya na omo ye afi MMDCs no na hit come so no muntumi ensort boys no out ema the late mills ebobodia catch MMDC say hey ada na boys no complain sir bum bie map no enfama boys no me say acha ne 6 months we NDC appointee now ti akoyanuma expect this same boys and now say emranti way expect your office the padudu omo akobuidam no bu gina ba no pass ye beje chop money adopa bia obo ye chop money e dia abomo ana yo we live to see ye to adwumade no so aye Alhaji Razak Abubakar atnase enche George Opon Esquire betnase together with Richard Ajima na me company for nche dia to adwumade so memfa we emfamu emau de etie de say ye ma bibi e friend Musula Abudu Musula Abudu ono ene ni ku ede nsem bia ba beda e wa ha na oni ni ku Isa Muhammad a cheso obo efri wasa ekropon ensem obo de abraya no pay ni se obo de hye eye oba no na ni nua bema eno no na ni nua bema yi eye Isifu Abudu wanya infie aduasa enan Isifu Abudu eye busume a yewramu ne de to so ensia 6 January ena otna eye ehyan mu free eye widana wo eye Kyeremanteng honum ena ode ba be see race course no be see race course na asem obo ka kire nsen ko onjina ho no mo be ba be fa na free race course ede no akowasa ekropon afe eye di nuanum ekodu race course honum omo pe eye Isifu Abudu a omo epe no omo ehu no enti anopa mesro wo abrantie bi a oye be ye mfie aduasa enan a chese de ni so ya no toto a bi a probably obe ne na race course area hono anase wo hu bi a ono no epe na dofo bi no ma mesre ubetube e de abrei anase ubetumi aba Wontumi TV ha anase obechi number ni wa freso telephone number ubetumi afreso no e 0539 612 453 0539 612 453 and as over Wontumi TV hardma what the branch no ebre so a ye bema eye na dofonom ensa aka no nti na ye ewo ho eno no empathy na say yensa brenu pi na yenkoye nim na yenhwe ensema ewo ho na make say say de ba ka kire no eye Razak ewo ha sanso na lawyer George Ponso atna se jubadie so memo mo akwabe na yenko yenim ena ensema ye bedrem yenhwe eye violence Kokoso together with a year post election the maniema NDC for kanko for Asia Bonte police for atebubude ene eye adwura de no de eye ebufuo ena aba but post election no saa de mani nyina bi koso ehase collation centers police for say Ghana for do na mabunu edel na ebedu ba bi the military na kwa solve eye problem na no pay ye be hwe saa ensem ni nyina and the way forward police for no ena say Ghana for nia rehemu ewo omumu omu method approach no ena omu hia say bi omu beye bi dia fa ho ana se etisei ene ye be hwe saa ensem ni nyina na fe ya hwe eye ministerial appointments any empo ministries fofra abadon so no ede ye be hwe saa ensem no egina ene maka kire say vetin ebekos ewo brahye midwafie dipa miensa Dr. Kesil Atoforsen afen so no eye honorable John Abdullahi Jirapo ena eye Dr. Dominic Ayine ene omovetin no shasye into edim nyina so ye the detailed information ebebro but meantime in between time lawyer George Opon and Razak ewa hanche ajman so ebeba beka ye ho mpanifo me mamache mama kwaba yijumedi yesu
ejoso
na apum eyede Razak decide we don't share about official lawyer that the whole of this year be who lawyer the whole of this year be who lawyer George for lawyer me ba kwa by my official
yeah no we are into only 13 days we are into the year for only about 13 days indeed any problem so the etieno edrum rebia na say any doors one na ya medu akosi sa no no so ye kese a na wa yekomu ama no ti say yekomu kakra
sa relax
overake
ya trase
ya mfa efidi so na menna wase sa wa ma opportunity na menega na for emedi nkomo na de dika ne say mani mrani lawyer na I share platform so ya na ya ho ma me say tembia meba platform so bia me ni panyin a odimu se nipa kon so onye lawyer no ye MP no ye minister na nti ya na ibiza me ho say na youth organizer de ke de na woni panyin fo say ya chi mi share platform so ni na ye Wontumi afidi kase ya so ti me da say for that opportunity za lawyer so me manachi amane official pa na mom de also ye na onyenye ni real fee na pressure was on the official pa de ya ko channel fee ye go fee Yura regional chairman, Yura chairman Bernard and Chubosi Akonso, ono so ne manachi. I make a miso kofa ba ebeso. To kofa mra. Kofa ba ebeso.
Yebeso.
Kofa ba ebeso.
Ha, Razak. Yasin konya de SMP wo ho but yebeyi bi na yaka ho asem na with normally ya na be pesa wo be your picks with year topics bienu abede atudwai emu ne wahi na obepese ubewremu na information de ya na yesin konya se ya na ba medical ka statue na do statue di adopa ye kojuri ni nyina egu be 130 adopa obu ayo obu de kojuri ni nyina egu na bia da information so me wo say the last time ye ka NPP shemu o mobile be but wo so the email e bi atudwa no so akoyese but yan twa eye bi bi adi atudwa na yan ko
ye me ka che yenuanom NDC fo se daban na no mu be atamfo ana se daban na Ghana fo no mu be atamfo mejidi se wototo no mayi a ye to abawia na se ope ejina bi ejina wototo no mayi a violent and fade opese oye no enfama me say na make a true bi say he to abawie na nka moko mo ne lawyer bo moko inauguration wa karera men ka men ko bi wo kamen ko bi de nja men ko bi ne de me pe no ana se de mesusu se men sabeka no man dukwan kra men sabeka ti me gidi se sabi o ma anye etwitwa asem kra o mon sabeka de o mpeso o mon this e bia na omo no omo show omo no mo promise nsa na nkofo no so eni gina e bia e wo party no ba ni sapa ne ba ko no wo gina e na wo show bo a meji di se after yenya 1 month na abem nti ade nchi na ye di because they make an said saudi ye obi enne na se empo ochina onti ase kra ne nua ne ba no ofase ebe peso obeye obi eno upepa enye yi ti disre na mesro mo se enya botre na because the atibubu de menim de esi atibubu menim
no it has to do with atibubu de no de drivers ebum na call police station hodum say ye ku omo colleague baako armed robbers abakwan no so dodo but the police is refusing to act. It has nothing to do with NDC. But problem no NDC. Being ye attack on the police in recent time. It started with that at the collation center. And ya call on IGP sa
kai lawyer Sombaka Yora Ainswado. Former Eastern Regional Police. Also could you just send election there? Mesuma Krana Manadi Witch. What's about small bullet Manadi Witch?
But that's not what we are saying. And then you know
men person because ineffectiveness. But me jidi say no mo bi police system no mo ena nyina. Politics has taken over the entire police structure. She nansenya ye to abawie ya so hwe omu chat bi a nkomodi bi a no mo de ba bontia it's like chinchina wo say ye de amanfo bi ba form na ye nso ya aba na ye nso ya resist top e hade a hadwene me gidi say ye ntu ye bo kwan a ye pese ye fa so ye na no baba ya sports stadium komo mo ko baba ya sports stadium nipa no se tu ne se na etu se na ye rubber gun su
no shana etu esa ni ho sa
kesi ro
yeah
that do be the garage oh seriously
at your friend
yes already that do be the garage say tu pa so na me bisa me say what is the real motive die nti na opeso yes because sabi onya aban onya any of the security service omo man monka ho and stadium na okono de kwakoye no hono die importe e na open on because the juma na ye no stadium won't ase you Won't say you don't understand it. And you call Pama for Pama Murphy home no my day. Why day? The Mr. Monominion this for my catcher be more private. The Mr. Omon say, O my no Montami, my catcher say. Say Yakas will be a public official or a public official. The worst case scenario is a transfer. No. So do to me equal evicting from the office in there and come be how because who do to me equal free no office or now your friends say local office now. But some so other your friends say a agency no or jumano or mechanical productivity in so so yet you might report no official police report yes office in your local and say upon review or if you bosom say bosom so habitually na nya won so na ye de wo ba ho because aban and declare your friend is saying vacancy was our office for him and aban and declare vacancy wo ho na probably if I say or declare vacancy crap party for na be for no na be say won say what qualifier na wo kopom will be a free office one omo control it on a ball on there they understandable that is their baby o man how they work baby o man how they no say mrabia en share but ball to say be toilet no crowd e bi so wo emra down because in Kratasem down BOT and I just a lawyer mama ye jumo district assembly e bi o e down Kratasem now enti wo kwakoye ho e gidigidi no be wie no pono you will still have to reverse it back to the owner original owner ti migidi say omuntu omu bibia ansan aba na yato na Ghana so every 4 years bia no ye to aba enti mem fan say yato aba wi bia ntu aba o Ghana ha o chena bio na omo man koto aba ye nkoto omo na wo mo pama omo free office no omo man koto aba ma mu wini ye no omo na mo pama omo free omo office no ocho elibrary nti ocho beto abo
abai be koye de ye adwuma
abai be koro omo na ye pama omo free omo offices no nti ye pama omo free offices so na megidi se omo anto aba nti na ma NDC fo di nkunim intendi si for modi nkunim san krofo nka ni kwan se nka mo hyeda di monebre ekọ musu because mudi monebre ekọ musu no mo so omukogo pa o chan ye to ba omuko to ba ni bi ejibiji di se omu nya butre kakra bibia ense ye aban craft na ye hihye no foforo ana anya sa ave na yewura maama oyi ni ministers nto oyi ni ministers no wi a ave na your friends no various policies na wa your friends wa promise no obe roll out especially omo say omo ministry of your friends say youth and then have no bro no mo say job creation no ewo enti na mpese omo di omo ni eden omo ne bring na ekoso no omo ntwen acha boso me 9 tem probably normal ebe sha say ayeyi ama omo say omo pe but mo kona mo say state property ni de omo ni sika na o say nka create job no and one is sad about the other person state properties now more say no. And to Munye, so Kona will say police station, so Kona will say building be, so Kona even Uko Sessa, your friend say school be more warehouses or more causes and you are no matter a binary beside this guy there. I told you an hour ago. This is assembly. Of course, all my friends say, "Ya she the entire this is assembly no the police station. I want to chima. Ya kose no man.
Electoral Commission Office DSN.
Abana never prove. Abaya ya tu abaman. On one never provide this camera there. Se si ya Yesu say sika omayi sika nimuni adade no. Komu to mo boss no man yesa no man na. Sika na aban say de be repair say no man na omo and the supporters are saying no. Ko de be she bibi fufuru mu. Na mpuntu aba ama ye nyina na se mpuntu ama ye nyina mpo omo no de aban dis kan be hye bebi a ombenya ho mfaso tisre na mesro mo se bebi anse ye omo nto omo bo ase
ba rasa kan sa me call lawyer enchen no wo hwe sa dede a asaba oban dum sisi a hye ase free say to aba ewie ye na bo wo hwe election maybe amu adwuma me ye say ne ma wo ho collation center no mo there police for edu baby crowd be soldier for kwa no mo person obo edel and sa ne ma basabasa akoso nyina aba bedu eye adwura any atebubu edie would you say a chance yan kakran police for 9 NC for entina si say I am bolting youth no mama will say oh police for the crowd or mind be yes or and as he say almost taking it to yet another level
she say Maya the bia Nkansah we are hypocritical people dishonest and hypocrisy and dishonesty and the essay or mine hypocrisy and dishonesty one who say if we say election violence is starting up today, one who says civil society organization be a mean and no condemn the omuye. And now what? Any official statement. Ochina, which ma catch party is a moment be. One a two a who do are ne kuta NDC supporters. And as I'm ranting, one have you seen the have you seen any condemnation from the police? Either the military and any civil society organization. The other side of the political party, at the end, I walk at Rome. You are telling them that they should arm themselves going forward. But Obiayedi, I say, maybe I read the pie or MPC. An NDC youth activist was killed. He was killed because of honor. No more a two the Kwama force on almost say on by them. Reprisal almost so they were defend themselves. Obia Nkansah offensive of BBC. A two no omunja free him fa. A two no ane kuta omuno. Omunya free him fa. Now only watching the BBC. Nobody's know what will happen tomorrow. Because someone uncle for you so many no use a tutu a trigger back up omubufua omunya besa kwa kotiada or china another political party besa you so against you. And ni breba obia nim kwan of so protect no. So me I am one year pa my twin one my tina say bi no a lot of radio stations and television stations. If you say 7th December up to date, me who so obi ebie na no akase. And as any event say opinion leader bi o man be na no akase. NDC for supporters do moye na electoral commission enyo etu na ekuta me who so obi akase asem. In fact, I worried, mommy. Because obi the posturing. Oh yeah, security aspect. Why do? Oh yeah, economic and then why do? Because or expect so many appointment. So he can't criticize the bad in the system. Munina air train so many appointment. And to me, the who you careful. You're beautiful Ghana. You best say no. Oh. Because majorly say after 8 months, after 8 months, things will be normalized. Satam na omo mudi etu ekoko amanfo so na dada ye no mo na esa ba betina community ni mu o. Tam no na election time na okutatu na office bibia ntimi si kwan. But na ye ka say wa betina community ni mu omo a odi etu mu ko omo so no wasa wa betina omo nche somebody can easily poison you. Somebody can easily kill you. Say Satan na election time. So one of the best related any election violence. Intimidity say for civil society organization group, another private security reference expert. So no more be say sia omunkasamu. Because the only thing that made them who said the president has issued a statement said 2020 and 2024 election violence. If the political party is being found culpable, they will not be prosecuted. There persecution, say other political party. To be extremely careful. The first will add in on my first woman.
Mate. Razak Medase, Wontumi TV so edie na ye move on. Me pacho opesoko Facebook we back on Facebook. There were some challenges, but he say Facebook also active with streaming live at the moment on Facebook. Into Wontumi TV on Facebook. Ubetumi ako Facebook na Wuti radio so also betumi follow Facebook. Na menko lawyer enche lawyer and come on na yasha see na monso from perspective and I say be also said you who niema dede pia aba Ghana society no ye pamoko fuesi abonten ye ni aban aba police forge na kwa ye mfa ho wo hwe kan kwe central and some other places about to course wa ni ye shitais na police forge na ho no mo ehwe bibia ye dede and aba be do adwura and ya tebubudie lawyer what consensus and also wadwen NSA
yo menu amedase na edinka ma menchia watiefo no ahwefo nyina enkankane adofo ehwe free quabrist na you see me mum there I'm not surprised at all enya me nwanwa na enye me hunso because we all know NDC sabe say enipa che wo no ka no a na betima ay news ba wo ka nipa nya de ayanwa bia we know NDC we know what
nipa che wo ka
news if it happens like that
it's at the point in time President Mahama can some of the violence there
you see and they say without any shred of shame, they say with impunity, they say with their chest out that we are of revolutionary root and the violence, and the president now, the candidate then made mention of these pronouncements and all that, and that has first time emboldened the people the more. Now idea I am a woman is the impotency of the police. And apart from that, the NDC for be say on be she ties on be lutun crofo on be say japade on be bon crofo ne ade no it's something that is quite expectant. Enya dia nwanwa dia ebesi yehunu bi da in 2009 it did happen. Yehunu bi da entino 2012 Asem Corona, when they come to, they behave as if they've staged a coup. I say, 1982 roots, coup no operation, they go agree. They say, and then these people are very bitter people. They are very, very, very bitter. You see, time they feel say their negatives will be a cause or somebody's progress no loss. But they should understand one thing, say the ocean is too big enough to accommodate every ship, and you can sail smoothly without sinking anybody's ship. And why do you have to make sure say you target? No, it's not from today. Pino watching my friends, the leaders of this nation and pennyform be Juma brother economy ade. We had a leader in this country or they are Pino Jina platform, so we are Pino appear in Nkansah na Mamon Toby. You saw all this. And all the time they feel say will be a born homodin no do level be a it is their negative, it is against them, it is their minus. They feel so sense of entitled. Oh, that entitlement, that claim of right. I deal with me esenka minya, me esenka ba me ho, me esenka fata me na kodi obi ho and all that. But more than more nipa ne be ebebo in life, e dey achieve that no. You haven't done quarter of that. You haven't done half of that. But you want to do the same thing as the person is doing. So nipa omoye de dey nyina, but I pity them. I pity NDC as political tradition. Any power you see, it will get to a point they will see the reality. God omu ye nyina much ado about nothing. Enkosi hwe. Hey oba akopam obi, no akwa obi ade, no akose obi ade, no akobu obi, no agina ka akwam, no asikwan na aheta ni ade. The reality is that the formation of government, is ongoing. Eti abane form where you have no place in the government, and you will still have no job going forward. And
your people are going to occupy the office. So
now you realize that the reality will dawn on you. Say, after 6 months, 1 year, and you do your self-assessment and introspection, and you realize you are the same or worse off. Yeah. You are either same or worse off. And that is where they will turn the gun at the people who orchestrated this violence. They will turn the gun at them. Give yourself a year and 2. They will chase their own people. Yeah. Oh, say Boba Niakotora Befieno. Any man and milk in any scene, way. You see, when you say on your own milk beam or bury them. And I'm the way I worry. So, my or my free school, but anyhow. And that will be their meat. It will their munjai now in this for baby. Let them do their worst. And the worst thing they started doing, I mean, who's our by way, when you're serious, when you're serious, that is a so-called thing they call aura. And the caliber of persons are almost to say, woman and Kwachakrom. The Nippers all know what take for more boa. Oh no. Ah, Massa, only serious tobacco. Yet, Martin Pebu, Egovia will be book, or no water. And the High Court judgment and how the judge wrote the judgment, citing his arrogance. Yeah. And this person on there, this person who is morally bankrupt, or no, what you will be so will be in a cron for. I mean, you are on record. At the Superior Court of Judicature, the High Court, having been attempted to steal somebody's intellectual property, hasn't been investigated. I mean, we know the caliber of people you have, paraded. I also am watch my for. Now watch my for what the idea channel on pages will be. That was the start of the flop. And so far, why appointment Nkansah when it comes to the main ministerial stream now? I think one of the things I'll credit him with the appointment of Dominic Ayini, who is a very fantastic person, fine brain, fine legal brain. He is somebody I admire so much. He's got it right. But baby, I can't there. Well, Julius Debra too being the chief of staff, another fantastic man. I mean, with their political tradition, we me a hold on more tight and all that. Or when Munyam will me a hold on them on check and all that.
He has extremely done that.
These two appointments very fine, and that gentleman Callistus, I don't know him that much, but it appears his writings and those things. I mean, I take some inspirations from that. I'm fine, no, but the Essex is in there. I said, see that. Now I know about Kumanuma. Rollins over Mescafo near here for a penny brenty. At the time I will free so no. Rollins no Muna no buy na a so-called Yokagari Itano. Now what is saying? And your padres would die. Properties and or toy, the state assets and or toy, including selling some to the wife. And send home canary. You see, so a room rebia in Tita will be the some fan here there. So Tita will be the so they heard their own that. And that is the trademark of NDC. Ubia confirm no monompeja. But nipa na opeso omra fam no. To opeso otwe ne ba fam, you need to use the strength to pull the person. Now before I use strength for pull the person, no, you have to go down. You yourself have to go down. So why don't you push the person and go up with the person? They should not think say will be win or loss. And now we being cost or don't your mono I share say no master sabo. That be
what about them about Ghana for to Obama overwhelmingly to me say me and ka afeness and common trans and general say sa legitimacy we are in Sakan. Sa resounding victory we are yenyan. How do we appease the people of Ghana? How do we work to commensurate this level of victory? I want to say and nobody is talking about the post-election violence, whereas your compatriots at about less than 18 hours were conceded defeat from the elections, from 5 o'clock to 12 hours, from 5 o'clock in the evening to 9 a.m. in the morning, or conceded defeat. You know you are the victor, and you've taken over parliament and that of the executive. I feel the more share time, more share, and if you've monitored Techima, Techima market is raised down.
Techima and Senu,
it's raised down completely. Agrogrocery is raised down completely, and the impunity with which some people do their stuff with the name of the party. Say party now by power and I owe it as of right to go for this, to seize this, to sack this. Where is this country that we are building with law, or we are building with men? Say I'm wondering say they buy there. And but unfortunately, as it is, after some way, when something happens and against them, and then they rush to court.
But lawyer, now what can be the impotency of the police,
and that is so.
Made him say a new approach.
Sickening. You see, if you cannot even combat it, the sheer issue of statement can ward off criminals. The IGP person said, "Damn, person said, the course of Ghana and I want to suddenly he's gone blind." Is that what he's saying? Is that what the regional command they say there when NDC comes to power, the police suddenly becomes impotent such that they cannot act anymore. They cannot ward off criminals anymore. They cannot protect property and life of the people anymore. So are they telling us, say the other people on the other side and also Obiam protecting the life, Obiam protecting the property, Obiam defending the home? Is that what they want to tell us? How do they want this country to? Or mine, what police, what institutions, what BBR. And there, so taking upon themselves, and they do that with the applaud of the powers that be. Of course, some gentleman be Basintale or something, and he is now. I don't know whether the chief of defense staff or he is the new IGP in town. Do all manner of things to the applaud of the powers that be, to the applaud of the president and all the people around. And the thing say it's okay. Yes, there could be different bus entirely in different shape and form one day. Oh, so more Ufi say what down for the fan one come here. They will come for your brother. And when they come and nobody is there, they will come for you. And the air course na adia a money a whole money one money a money time is the impotency of the police. Because the damn parade that we know, it's not the same damn parade that, or is it the case that he is anticipating fear that his job is on the line and for now he has to
protect the
who protected them? You are protecting the country. You owe it as a duty first and foremost as police officer. I am entrusted with the police force, the police service, and the whole power of the police, into your hands to protect people, lives, and property. And all these things going on, there's no single arrest, there's no even a statement from your quarters to end this nonsense. And you are telling me, say police and you see the impunity of these things. You say Adebia Obibeya, it go on check and on notice biano. Adea no be for ya unsuru. The Ghana, Guinea, Mali, and all that. And when Ghana started with coup, 1966, it followed suit in all sub-Saharan African countries. The Arab Spring, when it started, it went a bushfire. And this impunity has started. And it is going unchecked. What we are doing is that it means anybody at all can, under the political cloak, do anything and just go away with it. Do just anything and go away with it. And when we get to that point, the police themselves are not safe. When it gets to that point, the police themselves will not be safe. And the typical example is what has been witnessed in Nigeria and elsewhere. Police in Jinaho, and the people are vandalizing the police station, burning cars, vandalizing police vehicle with impunity. Police vehicle, vandalizing it because they've seen it elsewhere. Nothing happened. And then Atebubu, you may say, and you're politically connected. Yes, it is politically connected because they've seen that impunity in political space. Nothing happened, and they are doing it. So, it will get to a point. Obia will not be safe because it will be the survival of the fittest and to be in the state of nature. Jungle, because I will not sit down for you to come and burn my property or to come and take over my property or destroy my life. I have to protect myself, and maybe in the manner that may be more severe than you think I would have been. The earlier the police come out strongly and forcefully to stop all this nonsense, the better. The earlier they do that, the better. Because if they fail to do that, it will get to a point, the impunity will fester and get to the point that Ebema police in Nkansah no is safe. Because all those police officers in that police station at Edra and the other town, Atebubu, they were not safe at that time. They were not safe. Anything could have happened. Police are no working for serving that it's running away whilst the thugs are burning, the criminals are destroying and maiming and destroying. But police was impotent. What command have they given their officers so that they've been so impotent?
And I shall see police
command and I free so yakadi na achira omo. Ede no omo what all of a sudden police has no teeth to bite. Police has no law to enforce. Police has no power to wield on the people. How Sabri? When did we get here?
Oh, but the lawyer mama kai a collation the year. It has to take the court. At a point in time, EC protection police for the woman to be protected a year.
It has to take the legal director to go to court and for order of mandamus to compel
police
Dampare to come and provide the security. The Eldruni. So maybe police all of a sudden dissolve into civilian and become one of us. Omo powers ni nyina ayira. Omo tuonu omo accoutrements ni nyina ayira. All of a sudden. Because everybody is looking at up to the space for what? Now unya ukonya position na beba ne kuru na wo ba be pemu position e di no beba ne kuru na hia. Wo be di position we.
Lawyer, but as Papa lawyer George Opon is the name. When you are Razak Abubakar Ewaha, Richard Ajman, the late Richard Ajman. So Ewaha. But quickly we're moving on. Ben Sabno Ebi Ewahodom Ebi Ewaho. Now Rich Atnasi Chesoya, you mentioned say be able to me move into our very next topic now. Yashe. But Rich, quickly, be my kwaba. The late Richard Ajman. Be name say bia other mama what you so pick na picks no akwa. There should be ministerial appointments aba Nkansah ministry side from 30 to 23. I don't know a year President John Dramani Mahama so a babe ye juma sise security the oba na ya shantebia budi wa ila pata se obekum na mensambra raza.
Mami Fanchiama, lawyer named Minia Razak, Abusiafo Majimiti, Yano Penina, Mifanchiama, and another Danko Kufuado, Ghana Mampenina, any Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, MPP, Emanu Deni, Honorable Mati Upuku Prempe, Mifanchiama, Honorable Sechi Mensabunsu, Nkansah, Mimrashabi Jenny, Don Banu Deni, Mifanchiama Nanope, Biobia, Mifanchiama Chairman Wontumi. The champion chairman. Double key. In fact, I was caught up in the traffic. Inti, Mr. Monfanchemi, and my information was on them. Yamizi and Canobrano Payana Fuku, Ephraim Inti, Monfanchemi.
It was Fuku.
And I'm sorry.
Okay. And it's accepted.
The traffic will Monfanchemi. Me ba me team in fact Ministerial Razak ne lawyer say lawyer de eja emranim for nti ebamramo a na wo mo de yatutu ye kama Ministerial Razak nso e de yato kama eye adwuma no fefefe double key efa ensema ekokoso ministerial appointment, to be frank with you. The other time I think you saw my opinion on it. Me catch was say the lawyer kind Dr. Dominic Kaini. Me catch was 4 appointments now in 19 say president why one pay. Dr. Dominic Kaini, I don't have a problem. Oh yeah, he's an excellent person. A lecturer at the law school, very intelligent person, calm, whatever. One of the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. Well, if he's to use what we know of him, he's
quality music lawyer propaganda.
Qualities here. Yes, he's an NDC. What did they make sure? But when it comes to maturity, sometimes you can see. On the end will be our only moon to track it. We are trying to open was it. The only time I want to was it. We are not propaganda. Propaganda, but you see law. Propaganda. This is such an excellent person. One of the Julius Debra, it's a or chief of staff. Chief of staff, the Ononkwana, a Ghana Mamla, lawyer Nami, Bonkwana Ghana Mamla, and Manu Kwanse will beat me a bokrono. And yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't have anything to.
Sir, the chief of staff will walk on though.
That's not also the that's amount to.
No, will be
chief of staff. Yeah,
chief of staff.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm building the premise. Say chief of staff with the idea now. He's the chief of staff. And I want to Mamla man Kwaku will walk on that. Indeed, one no be a chief of staff. There's little we outside can see. And I'm boy. Land club on home by say onye nedjuma. So as long as obey nedjuma, pepe no. That's how it is. So the damage and that's what I mean. And yet we need to be too much. Meanwhile, maybe I'm a lawyer now or about NDC for Subaya. I say operation bring them down. Now omonso intimate cause so man phobia mafoma omubele. Lawyer, I am rightly so. It is the policy of every socialist political party. Omu feel say buying any create here. What did they do? Na enipa yi di nyina de anka wose yeche. That is why my Mrs. Labnada pass them by no. I told you say the woman has not stolen anything from anybody. Sikano was in her room. Not until say you bet me I prove say Sikano uwiae no. Untimi kan James I didn't know sika we would. You
can't see that.
What did they do? Because senka OSP no say obecheche dia enne me tena video so ka say me kuromu kronom ne brema ha yan kora nketenkete a omu su Mercedes Benz a omunya entiase enim. What did they do no enti nka lo emla no eni kwa say eye selective enti ene nka Ghana ni bia oyi die wo say wo chirim say 1 cedi na say obi die $1 million a obi anche ni yi die mu other than that die kone kohwehwe say ma me na bokoro no ana omoko no but nam say socialist adwene yo mu say obi agapade eye ye nyina ye dia na akodi ni wona aban dwumadie ni say o ma wo hia ba kurum. That's why they do that. But naturally yen capitalist ye gidi say enipa o natural state is the poverty. Ye mfahwe me wiase. What did you know? Ade a yen ye bepe no wiase e prosperity. Ye die e ye bepe no wiase. But ye ba ye naked even natale ye mfa bima. We don't come with anything. Ye mfa bibia ma. Enti poverty is the natural state of man. Enti se wo ba na se wa amfa wo ho antoto yie and to 2 years you remain in your natural state and no nkyerɛ sɛ aman na amene hia. That is why ayen yesi yɛma nipa tutu anamon ɛde nanamon sisi yie sɛ de ɛbɛyɛ a saa prosperity na yɛbɛpɛ no wɔ wiase bi wobɛtumi anya bi na yɛn yɛ saa nneɛma no de atutu anamon no na amanfoɔ binom egyina nneɛma no si ntɔ so yɛka sɛ wɔn no mama yɛfrɛ no sɛ perfection abɛyɛ the enemy of the good. I'm say pepeye ade na say we say enko say school for nyina ye no aduane mo anopa wi anwumrom de aduane different thing so they dey enjoy no na yama no mo anopa yama no mo wi yama no yes say sinto o diet mo e bia nko say nke wonya balance diet we dey anopa e mo wi anwumrom but the point is at the property ya ye pete nipa nya free sa ade ni mu no enya aduane na e dey ma no but at the sua na wo sua no nti de enye kola you push yourself so that ubetimi a change your status going forward. So did they make sure no eno nom na enipa gina so e de ato aba etia yen capitalist yen liberalist yen conservatives no what did they make sure no e na omudu omu akoto amane mu enti me kind e wo dem ma say wo betimi ahwire free flying pan mu no wakoto gem enti yen sisaye bia na ye you can change from bad to worse enti ba bia wo gine a na wadwene ye wo se wo ho kyere wo dodo no enti wo hwire no wotimi hwire no wakosi ba bi bone. So that is how enema ekoso nyina ekoso na wo hwe se yaba aban mu okoye nyansade ama ya kabia ma wa wo se wakọ baabi akobubu na na adodanko status wa state we si wo no wo bubu atu ogu se ompe no na yem fox state ni nko chebi and MP no a wo ho no e kan point blank e wo se ono de state no
o manant na krom ho
what about say MP ni mistakenly wadamfo bi nya yie e wo chebi na wo kọ chebi na chebi mema buku se wo mpo chebi a obubu status se obubu status no what it means e wo mlem say ana lawyer se mebo abeka se mbo se na na do na ne gina wanka abeku no ana lawyer nya sa so obi status wo na atimi nya akokodu okobutu gudi a na se ebi anko no ne gina wanka abeku no. So yes, very good.
So that's the height of it.
Very good. And this is mistakenly. Uko PHB. And I say baby, I state you want to see no. Say chebi for so e fast happy na ebi omutum. Na mistakenly be a wo ko aye wo ko bi wo ko do chebi. No say wo pede wa. Na omu ye wo bia. E be ya wo de. So enti ase sebe enipa bi no mu ntime nwini okroma. Oh, they make sure no. Now, Ghana Police Service. Oh, what is going on? Unfortunately, the police service unintelligently, I'm using my words very carefully, unintelligently allow some people to ride on their shoulders and omabri police in us. Oma ni hwe me catch it say. And this is from the Sankwa Ketia. What did they make sure no? Tembia Brusanko Ketia no what Brusanko kwam ho. Se o kwa one ni kunu ene ne ba ene te ho. Na wo konna ne ba na wo za Ketia o ti se ni pentu utimi so wonsa. Ono be so wonsa ne ba no. Na osan etietem. Wo yusu keke nti ni papa ne maame ne nim se o na waso ne ba ne nsa na wo mia no. Na o mababo.
Okay.
It is what we are NDC for. Tembia o mbeka se police nya no mo peboni edi. That is their trademark. In 1996, the NDC were relying on the violence of Burkina Faso. Elections in 1996, no. Now NDC 92, 96, no. Now almost fat tax every Burkina Faso and the dividends and phone. Unfortunately, coming into the 2000, no. Ena Thomas Sankara, na oboa womumu yesade no. He was toppled. What did you enjoy? No? Is she running to extent to say what they an interchange? I was Accra to Sankara. And Tianam said so the nearby now will be true. What did you make sure? Sankara na say I ye Ghana mampanya ama need the interchange and baby monument to be at to Sankara Hano. Then the relationship between Burkina Faso and Ghana went off. In the year by into the 2000 elections, you know. NDC could not rely on Burkina Faso to do anything. So, security-wise, 96 was Okaboys in Ramfa from every Burkina Faso. enti ye ko 2000 mu no what did they make no na fi MPP team visible force na NDC for hu say omano omre and you're winning 2000 afi na invisible force because they were Ghanaians and they didn't know the terrain of Ghanaians and invisible force became more powerful than the Azoka boys. What did they do? So NDC strategy is say how do we go back to our old days need take control of the violence in this is political landscape and omura intellectuals be no more. What did they do? Omura media for be no. And vigilantism ni yenjai, and vigilantism ni yenjai. What did they make sure? They were preying on the intelligence of the security services. They should have been faster. And to no, they came and tested it. Oh, Ayawaso, West Wogon, by elections. The NDC brought us. Yeah. Then. I'm not me can't true. I saw it. I was not hope Musa Kwame Sam.
Because that was the intel that a PK said a candidate no.
So the police acted smart, very intelligently. And confident to me MP. So then these were so worried. Say confident to me MP. I'm a young man compared to my mom. What did they do? And we won it. Then, a case our system to disarm the police service. And to you sue media, the conscience of the people. And one more kind of police for no two and a touching nipple movie and a one. What's the last time me catch was say there is no justification. Say police any will be near some say only a kunua. The first only a corner went into a dibim. And you know correct. Sometimes we be better me sebi na wo kwasi aba.
There are instances. Then they see. Now be another topic because you say John Mahama president see you.
Say nipa 8 no we are.
Our direct police.
Say you mo no. Say you mo no. 2020 ye beto aba. Ye beto aba no. Omo ba kumasi a omo ba be ye campaign say do nketia. NDC party office wo. Obi ye bo mutuo ekun no wonfanka ho. Say you mo no wonfanka ho. What did they make no? So what I am saying is say DSC or Greater Accra na akwa no etimoto so a ono oma warning shot. What did they make no? Going to the ballot box 2020 as an America you so ono oma warning shot a okọ ballot box na police ni no shooting no and this he go to we na o expect say nka police ni ngina ho.
So they be the cause. Say the police don't shoot you.
So they make sure. So the fact say enipa na wu no that's not me but when we ya criticism be say all those who died no were innocent people who were standing by and the police you know because muni munyansenti sebe mokoto utuobo wo mu and the police seem to have accepted that woman first statement be ama bonten woman anyi bibia what did they make sure no and a former ADC to President Mills Dampale. And so din and what ho and a watena ho no mo ma pray on the intelligence of the police to extend say o ma disarm police no so how come say ye ko elections akwa aba per the NDC for Nkansah information or more dem say they train about 2000 tax per every polling station. They fed them and told them say even if police be bahonoma police for no will not be more than 6.
Say it na no musima soja ni bia me ho na na do soja for air calling me why you are doing the same thing.
Afi police for na omo ma ho no omo ba no omo ba no ya ka che se mo mfatu and the police ni a onkuratu me ma kwesi aduma police for mo Ghana say me ho odin chen bebrebe ade e ma no ho yi ni hu eyi ni tu anamboa
and there's the reasonable force
pry wa bla wo ntimi nye and na police ni ba ne so what disarm na. What did they do because of ensema na wakekeka no what the sam na e dey na obinya so Abraham hu say John Mahama akọ Russia mercenaries are taking over Burkina Faso and now Burkina Faso and them hu say violence wo so I said say police for need to no ya mfa mo nto mo mfa nkwa hayo the police must use womo etu no to defend the sanctity of the elections. Sorry, unfortunately, nya leadership na ebeyesa in the police administration, even the hierarchy of the police. Now the second in command, what did they make sure? One Nkrofo were caught against the IGP.
On the court to say Moses station be na kasa the Tiano so no na oka the deputy.
No. I'm say elections no. You detail one detail one way the second in command the deputy IGP no one in charge of operations and one no yi dono yi nkrofo say omon konkonko ye adwuma IGP say nkrofo na we wom so onko ye adwuma it was not on his orders into one what transfer nkrofo no to some stations be and you say no you can't transfer them. I don't report to you. And the other time, one time I may catch you say,
all right, so that is the
administration. There's a difference between assistant and deputy. What does that mean? So we be your deputy. He doesn't report to you. He works with you. Wontumi nyane hwe. One duties are oye. Though say in terms of ranking and everything, oh one him. What did they do? But obi your assistant. He works on your orders. Into all the ubetimi aka chense koyi we mame. What did they make you know? Donu a deputy IGP, one assistant IGP. Enti se wono officer na police service ni say allow say IGP nko na Emma commander. What did they do? Because they are protecting the state no. Say IGP ni compromise that. Wan hwe ya asembesi. Enti the structure has been made in such a way say obi betimi edify obi orders even so your commander. You can say I won't do it. That's not
the law even mandates that you have to obey reasonable command and lawful orders.
Very good.
Only lawful orders and reasonable command.
Very good, lawyer Medasi.
And that the law even guarantees that.
And Sadia Naba. They say Donu aye operation knowing very well say baby ana ade na ekono nenye. And indeed, elections here come we. Ohwe baby ayema omo ye false declaration. Ohwe baby omo ye niam bebreba omo ye ya. It tells you point blank say niam bebreba ankoye. So Donu if we wanted to know obia acting intelligently aye wono. Meanwhile, there's obia what was say Donu no a one wo detail enkrofo say omo nkonkoye onkohwe basabasa ebetimi asi elections mu no one wo ye MPP ni wo detail MPP police for intino IGP no gidi say ono so na ye NDC ni into transfer NDC police for what it means ni say o man say your MPP ni wo NDC ana ameboa so ye ni ye wo Ashanti region ha ye doso if you decide say we will not allow NDC ni be to work in the Ashanti region, we can do it. Would that be fine? And we can do it. Say, yeah, mind this in Ibia Ashanti region, and we are more than them, and we can do it. So did them, John. Okay. And some na air corner. So when Bejo Munya, my last submission, me di chat to a crime. The labor unions, they are a pale shadow of themselves. Yes, say me electrical engineer. What did they make you? Now over Bui Power Authority. Ebe yeah any unlawful push out to be say we me buy na ba ye duma let's say yeah I will shut the machine down. I will leave the company. You labor union for no. You better am say we are supporting your staff no. We are protecting ourselves. That is what you ought to do. And yet galamse nsu ahun
galamse here
and na wo be ka kire me say nsu ahun nti ye nya nsu onum da bi anhwa ebewu when your people are being chased with guns you sit down consent
then na moka
ka hwe enipa Ghana fo we wo ye Ghana fo wo nya Burkina Faso fo you say o drive wo say o mu nkofie na mo nso mo na me take over what prevents the labor union for say okay so mo pese mo take over and this for the amamo mun take over let all of you go home na mo go tell you na mo home so mo take and you need technical eye, you need expertise, you need a lot of things to be working there. And now so no pass me this in ya no odrubu you what did they make you no na ko jai na light na shock wo makunkum mo by 6 months time na mo say come back mo ko no mo nyina wu uja omu obu ya mbetete atonsuo mu rough o the span aja na se mo kwan ekuta na no ate akotonsuo ni enza mva if they want it leave it to them yɛnte kumase ya na kwadwo bonsu free Ratri Park yɛso wɔ se fountain ɛwɔ hɔ no mo ɛde bɛ ntwa ka de bɛ otu de bibi fi no fountain ya so obiem aba pem na fountain yɛ so na me engineer ɛwɔ bui na se waba ɛsɛ wo one this aba entu ba kyerɛ me ya ogro I will shut the bui down me na me ka kyerɛ wo.
All right, Richard Ajiman is the name. Labor unions, no dear. I'm so interested. So, BID Galamsey, and the other some Fidianapa hashtag stop Galamsey now. Near Cheho, and Digna Equisi say, Asa, dear May Koswa, all of a sudden. Some radio stations stop hashtag stop digine mudi and ye bronco for the pamuko for the near Marcos would you be but I do agree with a year Ajiman on labor unions no idea and I want your monka by Galam said yeah no more air Sabubako strike no minor I shut it down ye here mono I famu amohono dear and the wine can be a day amamo and the NDC for a canko for a diomsia bonte
and I make hypocrisy and dishonesty. Hypocrisy and dishonesty. And the essay or my. So check you pa. And ne or faces are attacks from maybe from saying this moves or me across for. They do that to steal.
I said the cost of that comfort the Omuhaji. I confirm be the Omuhaji.
From my NDC. They do that to steal. Omu yes I don't know. Pan. Why let's our actions in the face or affect home. Labor union. Labor union. Now so now mobile baba as possible. Any labor union for office number attack here.
So I do the sports authority.
Sports authority. Under labor union.
Yeah.
So almost be omako bia buipo or omako. Almost after I did not under labor union.
Close sack.
I did not. I did not Nkansah. A hypocrisy and dishonesty. And the Galamsey stop war money. Say Galamsey stop we. I feel quite a bene cassi, a woman, Galamsey, I feel a bene cassi. So, an idea baby do be a dream. Say, I'm sorry as a citizen, armor or mano in share, your friends say, your first priority. Nay, the hypocrisy and dishonesty issue more. A brand will be on a sea and never tree. See, I never tree. And to me, these things like this, and Yammy when labor union refuse to talk, and Yammy when some media houses refuse to talk, and Yammy because that is the being of our nature. Hypocrisy and dishonesty. Any queen or time we feel that or a media person or time or nika or wouldn't be. Do you feel that a ban will corner a ban with which man you can't be? Well, labor expert and our labor leader, the superior and I say the subordinate to be or Kirby or fees are binding tin and the Pacona Saka into money do baby and now binding fees now a bind for a bar or baby. A hypocrisy, dishonesty, greed, and the air is our woman. Timmy and Yamawa. When labor you know are not talking because they will not talk.
All right, it was a ministerial na ebia kaba kunso ankabe remember time unti na be mam opportunity a president a director a IGP so hwehwe kunkume course e wo tapchiba de me say be a lawyer
na no of argument
maybe at the ministerial you may introduce do
sebi yakopon for mo mu nyina crancy but so onya kwase election violence evidence be kun actions now obey and the trigger reaction. Lawyer and manya actions now obey attitude obey and the trigger reaction. Tachima de na say ya omukoya omuri your friends abuba ne abo ene nua SS police station so. Ka police station e decide police officers omo wo honom e call for reinforcement ono mu decide say combat react and kadi ne besi. Kati ni besi electoral commission offices are omukọ no komukọ two police for a omo sese nko be retaliate na say omba take action akade ni bisi nipa wu a eya but they make can say we should be reasonable in following our police friends, political friends, leaders.
But 2028 elections, and I don't know, your friends, Mr. Srebo Ekano. Yanshe ebe hu o memu ha.
Hypocrisy and dishonesty and say, what is a civil society group be na no aka say the ekos no munyai o mumfa etuonintu o mumma electoral commission yana adwuma o and I say police for mo say what bibisa what did you hear anything from any civil society organization? Hypocritical people. Very hypocritical people. What say civil society group say almost sorry say then need danger essing the na during election. Then need dangerous person the na among folk into a two power. You see that a two no ikuto omuna omuye omuye do omupe openly. Nobody is saying anything.
And so Galam said
nobody is saying anything. And then maybe I say stadium the toy gun and I say a rear gun. Nothing because I don't want to believe say a rear gun. Because say a tropa Ghana funya di ubia kasa ubia nkahwe. Na yina ya hwe sade na mana koso. Do you know what will happen tomorrow? And I always say that the future is tomorrow. Do you know what will happen tomorrow? Because it was openly like mentia say share their course will be okay. A typical example need their course where friends say Newmont. And I guess
yeah.
Typical example need their course will Newmont. Because Newmont there no course nipa men say omo shoot nipa men say na omku omo. And now you say omo ya kronfo omo ya NDC supporters. Yes, omo ya kronfo omo ya NDC supporters. Say na amafo be ko man for to no ma acclaim say omo ya kronfo na omo ba me so na just anachi. Like stadium dey see and nko bi so ta baby and I say soldier news and I say police in ABP on ma and o tu to na say na me suspect say omo ya kronfo nti na omo abedi bone e wo honom na Ghana no. And no. Timijidi say this people who need to talk should be talking.
Sanity must prevail.
Especially civil society for now money NDC alliance. They should know that Abana took a kill. There's tomorrow. And the future is tomorrow. We should be extremely careful. A coin all of a sudden will be IAD. And there is almost and it's for months that they be person be to move from them crowd. They should stop it. Wa Nkansah no na Wontumi kasa ba ne omu nim samati
so last week me kan ho asem and a weekend someone who calls himself a professor Jampupi and so the same thing say mine or NPP went to be a more mighty they should forever keep their mouths shut. Will be of the cancer buying say NPP ni be anyedi. Well, I mean
almost touches some arrogance statue as an statue few.
Now do you take the comments of Jampusi?
No, man, I'm kind in general. Probably you do a lot of platforms
on social media last week.
Social media now there political platforms on sports platforms.
No Jampu no. Say you can't search for grace say immoral Ghana ha can be. And I won't get na Jampu do you take comments of seriously?
Seriously. Sa omuto mo boase o wa Nkansah no na na ukasa bi ayeye no omuto mo boase
na ukasa de no beti
and they be kasa na freedom of speech ayeye no dey say who na mo person of the Ghana fo
kasa de say obi abekasa say me ma
we so for no Nkansah mahama na na do penso a e de me Nkansah
me ma no imente so ena meni so hu ade na me so obi enim say me nya ade a mesuru kasa na mesuru ade mo Nkansah no omunye careful ahoma so e ba silent statue why careful o ka ana Ghana for so culture be ma understand no so mbe o bona o mun kancho
the silent majority
o mun kancho they should
but I say no
no ambition
okay Who ambition?
Yeah,
who ambition?
Yes.
Would you want to talk about it right now and I say later? Ambition, the remember the later. Nah, maybe I show meeting where day now be person with the account. Nanki Rabbi Ministerial, you know, other matters, but maybe about one can be introduced issue as a lawyer. Be say be a person over commenting.
It is within the right of the president. Say be our person, especially so when we have executive president. Be our person, be a Raman acquired so bit.
But lawyer always say, wait, sorry, say about it. No be them shraj eshushebo but adia ba kwom kan case no na e court. I forgotten that article in the constitution. Case no ever court. And we see as IGP Damparia in 2021. Where you buy it? I think that it was very silent on that. But I know some the case no ever court. I don't know so article be ever constitution trying to find that out. I know case no
case so the on gas on money
I want direct IGP say
and remove now the any report or the baba because there's no statute of limitation in crime. So udi bonia enibra spy. It is obi aye bonia ampa. Why not? O no, we should be seen as a country ye demra ena echechere demra bo ho bara. Se no nimu a na ye te se de memi susu de medwene de min fi se na bebo a where would we be? Na mum no say ye nyina hu say emra na ye nyina ye de chekere oman na obia be na sede sede pepepe sede emra ma o mampani to me say otimi commission IGP so anya hwehwemu e was a ekum no na must it take even the president to cause the IGP to investigate crime? Should it take the president to cause IGP to investigate? As we see na IGP we no know. So what prevented him from investigating same? And that's why investigations so the report the outcome is saying. And no na ema original so mo prosecuting crofo bi o court na. And no na ma charge so ye ni pronouncement o ye ya na. E dey na see. So enema ni bi wo ho no ma. Ye ya na ama say the politics abetare ho. Because crime no dey say ye detach from any political discourse. Said ye be ya yen kala crime bia na obi enya kwan kwahye political party bi echi no mfa ni bone ye wodi pa bebre ya o mahye political parties echi edi bone ne political activity echi edi bone eno no enisi esoso nti emrama no kwan as executive president also omonya nhwemu a we welcome the investigation, but I would have thought senka on the Mayan Capete somrosi nani ase a wo hu ba ebi sitachima na somrosi nani ase a ohunu. I would have thought say the ekos esi ya a obi ni tua say wa supporters ehye niema say niema cause violence pam crofo free office ni ade no, you would have first make a comment on that.
IBF who water power they put them
no my premper wo mu hye ne car e water pa. You didn't call for investigation into all this. The one now no ya de no. Name in 2020 you are interested in the 2021. So this is where the perception and the interpretation of sin come in. And must obia bedwen say now adai the see nanka atwemru atwesrem yenu was skills wa udi ba akwan no wi asa kodi ba akwan no ene ma ne mienu nipa sabre ye bi koso violence no ne bone na nkasa bi koso e de na president aka afa ho e de no order IGP so onye including even police stations that have been vandalized. IGP not to honor has now all of a sudden become a timro so as they say oh no why you hu fu age sende what IGP dan pare hair crime so betu awe. Where did we get there? Breben you do some so we that such that the citizenry can attack police station. Yes, one more attack be na police for bomb more than the police station itself no. And na so more to me attack police station. How safe are we as civilians? and then 2020 a matter is here with yes emrama kwan so betimi ahwe na bone de need die be wu ye gitum sa na emu be because sesi and somewhere because sesi ano e de na si wo ho kwan se obeka ho asem be issue statement obe president beka bibi because the leader of the nation, no, the moment you speak, everybody will follow and everybody will, adhere to. This why you doing? Should some people interpret to me say it is because you support that? The question in your fair when you home, the idea fair. Well, says I know person na. Yeah, I will not fault him for any orders or directive he will make. Ghana for what I say, the Edruno, you Rampeni, John Mama, and a bit me I or my and said the Omope, and the Akobasha assassins. And we should give him space to operate. Young man of quine, no one yet will beat me beer. Because also got nature, no, was a son wire corrections or who near me beer to touch money at the. But about CCA or TC parking or so no. The first touch I mean who is a born and still out in Singapore. Indeed, while we are justify your inclusion or not and Nagana for one person said he be a area because we again say or call in China or bay there, he will come differently. Adia Bakwa John Mama cannot take away from him an acceptance speech at the Independence Square. It was superb and it was so wonderful, so refreshing, and it gave me an indication and hope. Say, Papa, what's this? Then you may be. But you say, what shall I say? Say, oh, so I want me excuses. What shall I say? As if say you didn't know what was at stake, and now that you have come to see, it was I say, shifty go post nigga kra, and you see in Kurana Diana no. Abufuado Tony and Guha Nanka for full security and Inkuyim Kurani na chiri yanhwe na we more betting task na there we have to rationalize it. No, you said you cancel it.
Yes,
we are expecting the cancellation. Unless you are telling me in your definition rationalization is same as cancel. Unless the output of the rationalization will end up in cancellation. We don't understand any language apart from cancellation. It would also betting task no be here for. Second, and now Ibasa 4 ball Madrid 4-5. We boys here debate kama. Ubia kwaja a full amount. Now we are no to any man. He levy o transact this car. He say we send this car. Nanka no over send zero charge. Yeah, no free ho. But you are into 13 days. So after 7 for no, he say 13
6 or more.
More days into your office. I think you are preparing your budget after the mini budget, what they were called parliament. We expect that we make a statement. And this is already free one papa a cow. What they want me I share or Ghana ha went me a new bush and it be aso. I'm not betting tax and any 11 a day.
Almost trail.
And no dear Ghana for winning any that was say. I feel so say about say free SHS no for Ansanka. You move be ambassadors of free SHS. Yeah, emotionally attached to free SHS no papa. I want some cohort. Name a man may own at the say cordom mess sounds so no. Nay, say free SHS and Nkansah trim. Name Moka one Casano. The woman who say you trim more may or may improve no may 1 year and a half. What you to me, sir, task components in you free ho. What to me maintain free SHS our pass. We in your case, Pia, and you're testing Tibia. Only electronic taxes. I'll promise you, betting whatever the free
import duty on the year.
Now the import work around how the taxes now betting any way there and maintenance in there. Minimum spokesperson. But what they are you free? Who you free on that maintain free SHS Maya? What take a box in now? Or the main expectation of your mama are these two things: maintaining free SHS and removing these taxes he call nuisance taxes. And I'll hold on him to these taxes cancellation and hold him to the free SHS. Or case it has come to stay. I, John Dramani Mahama, free SHS has come to stay. I'll hold him to that word. na ma holding it to these cancellations and you may know John ya mami our pass in my eyes.
Better say lawyer George Opon is the name lawyer and the Yebesa Adas Bio and the Wadaje. Really, I've overstayed my welcome. Foku, I say, I'm sorry, maybe time the trouble that rightly so, but Ajima, been told 2 minutes be ada 2 ones. But the audience, sorry. Foku, I'm sorry, go.
Winim, me Mate say a month for. Ebo Omampanyin His Excellency John Dramani Abaso say what ministries no so na odi a 30 years about
23 yeah
our mobile abaso oni abaso body bia your politics are no Ghana and Africa say no as some ideological inclination no enye adwuma wo mu nti prey on the emotions of enipa adwene so na ye double K say you can say you limited the size of government. What did they make you know? Adia ema aban ye kese e ya aban to me. What did they make you know? Nipa do mu ye adwuma wo. What adia ema aban ye kese e ye to me a e sha aban ensem. Enyi nipa do a e ye adwuma wo mu. So the size of government, you know, the only thing that it use to limited the size of government is to limit the powers that is in the hands of the politicians, not all man Kofi. Other than that, there were 3 arms of government. Also limited the number of ministries. Ministry bia wodi akwa baby bia per the labor law. You can't violate the law against the will of the people. In the nipa bia no ye more ministry bia just say what the neko baby for man ko ye adwuma ana ameboa. Enti apart from minister no. What have you done? Apart from minister Bakope, no. Enipa no mo ministry wo nyina. Ministry bia wakoka bomu dia ko baby bia obi abesa ko ye adwuma wo ha. What have you done? Why are they? Again, cosmetically, who pointing crop say we advisor we one which of them never perform na ko adwuma. Wo nyina wo nyusuka. And if ministry no ho ni nipa kolonda so na appointing minister baako any deputy minister emom kokko ye ya enye the same as say we appointing minister for 24 when development as a appointing advisor for 24-hour economy at the seat of government and anya duplicity of work na advisor for seat of 24-hour economy na dia na obeye onye lankuza onye akatua so anya one go one come. If you want to reduce a buying size, a buying to me, any man of form, no jay mambala, the buying is rather becoming bigger now that the president can order the IGP to investigate criminality, internal criminality. No, a buying is rather becoming bigger in the eyes of the conservatives. What did they make sure? To me, a bab of Mampenin same baby by a buying a kesedo. Kasa abana ye kese no enye nipa omoye adwuma wo. What did they make you know? So cosmetically sa ne mane na o ye no opa onye den wontwa so na enya de se ebeboa no double K yam say wa overstay with time enti let's leave it here na kan kire amanfo say emelewum me de ma ka de bia say emere kasa kire nipa pa enti let us wait na yenhwe nkoyenimu a eniema bibiri beba amenipa ehun say ebia babia na iwogina no na hoye. There is no perfect human being. Nipa bia woni sinto ene nipa bia wona hoden. What we try telling Ghanaians as MPP for ni say yen yebitimi aye ni yiye achen and we didn't say womuntimi nyebi kra enti wo maba omonyame yenhwe. So did they mean to na we can assure them said the omutina chiridi ye ne de ye be you mu bi na say ye ya na jampo ye be ma chen ya.
Medasa Papa Richard Ajiman bringing the show to a conclusion. Yet the AC Abeda Razak Abubakar Asisanso and lawyer George Opon Medomina Ase. Me producers Mfukuo Precious Eugene Medabujina Ase Ice-T Eda Boshabanso Medamas Papa Ochina Nyame Eya Aduma same time Biabasa Atnase Jubedie so and because one actually Wontumi TV not here Wontumi radio and then Facebook there were some challenges but it's back into bit to be back to Facebook and YouTube now washing na AP meeting at the Kwaku Kyeremanteng Nkansah KK Edie sitting in for Oheneba Nana